Is that it? Hello!
Are we live?
Are we live? That's how every live stream starts. Are we live? And then you like check things. But here today we have Chris with us. Welcome to the Princess Rap Battle live stream. This is live if you're watching it live. If you're not watching it live, then it's not live. But that's up to you to determine. Why am I wearing this ridiculous hat? You may be asking. It's because that's what the next Princess Rap Battle is. If you haven't been following along on social media, you may not have seen, but the next rap battle that is coming out, and we'll be telling you approximately when, is Wicked Witch of the West versus the Queen of Hearts. So as you saw at the end of Dorothy versus Alice last year, the Wicked Witch wants to have a battle of her own. So that's what's coming at you. I'm Whitney Avalon. You might know that. And this...
Hi, I'm Steve Gossett.
It's Steve Gossett. We write, produce, direct, he edits, I'm in, and then we also do a bunch of other jobs, all of the rap battles. So you've seen his face if you've watched the behind the scenes videos.
Have they watched the behind the scenes videos?
Have you? Have you?
Do they know they're behind the scenes videos?
I'm very disappointed.
They take hundreds of hours to make?
If you have not watched the behind the scenes videos, we have them for every rap battle and pretty much all of my last 2 years worth, I think, of original music videos as well. There's behind the scenes. Do you like how this just bounces in an awkward way every time I talk? I love being able to see everything you guys are saying. I'm so glad you're all here. This is so exciting. Yes, Ashley says, so excitement with 7 exclamation points. And I firmly agree. So we're celebrating all of Princess Rap Battle here today. We're especially celebrating the one that's coming up. Do we want to announce?
You mean the rap battle that's coming out this month?
Coming out this month by the end of November. What? How excited. Tell us where in the world you are right now.
Yeah, where's everybody?
Where's everybody? Hi from France. Amazing.
How do you say hi in
from the
French?
UK. You say bonjour.
See?
that much I know. Here's another French fan. Amazing. Tell us where you are right now, because I love hearing that people are all over the world talking about the rap battles. So as we just said, the next rap battle will be coming out by the end of this month, November 2019. We're also celebrating 1 year plus 1 day since the last one came out, Dorothy versus Alice. And we're gonna have guests coming in throughout this live stream to talk to you and answer questions and have fun and play games and give trivia and, I don't know, sing random songs. Who knows what we're gonna do? But we're here to party.
We got Poland, Germany, Louisiana, all represented.
Croatia?
Utah. Hello, Adele. Colombia.
Washington? Amazing. Brazil, yes.
Houston. 4th largest city in America. Gonna be 3rd soon.
Oh, he's got facts. I got no facts.
Brazil.
Australia. Gracie, you're in Australia and you're watching this? Amazing. That's amazing. Sweden, guys,
Oklahoma, Oregon.
I don't know if you're, I Put the Band. Okay, so if you guys see that smiley face from I Put the Band, that's Christian, whose name I'm sure I'm butchering because I'm terrible. But he's an orchestrator and musician who I'm working with on a future video that you guys are going to see soon. So that's very nice. Hello to you. This is amazing. Guys, we see, obviously, we see in the analytics that there are people in every single country in the world, even the ones like the North Korea and China.
You got
that are
Austria,
supposedly...
Australia, Cyprus. There's an Indiana there, and I'm from Indiana, so get ready for a long winter. Anybody who's experiencing big long winters.
So yeah, we get to see that people everywhere are watching this, but this makes it really real when you guys are like, I'm over here. It's incredible and completely insane that these videos that we put all this time into make people laugh and smile all over the world. That makes me so happy, and I'm glad it makes you guys happy too.
I'm going to start writing down some of the questions that I see that we can answer as it goes along. I want to make sure that everybody gets... I don't want to I want to remember people's names like Sashi Washi Bing Bong.
Well, that might be the best name we get all day, to be frank. That's pretty amazing. Yo, Venomous One, what's up? So we're gonna be talking about the rap battles, answering your questions. There's also, as you might have seen in the description, a special Patreon thing going on right now.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to join the Patreon, it's patreon.com/Whitney Avalon. We have some bonus stuff going on. So in addition to all the cool stuff that's already there that you already get at the various levels, I have had these exclusive to patrons. How close should I get so you can see this?
All the way up there.
Okay. This exclusive art I commissioned. It's the Wicked Witch versus the Queen of Hearts. And Alyssa and I, so Alyssa Preston, who will hopefully be here today, is playing the Queen of Hearts. You might remember her from Poppins versus Claus, where she's the most badass Mrs. Claus. So she's playing the Queen of Hearts. So we're going to be signing these, and these are going to go to the first 500 patrons at any level. So even if you only have $1 or whatever the equivalent is in your local currency, it'll like translate it to American dollars. The first 500 patrons, including the 330 that are already there, so you might want to hop on this, are going to get this physically mailed to you once we sign it. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got some other ridiculous extra bonuses. So if you go at the $30 level, we are going to, you get a bunch of cool exclusive art and extra stuff and the karaoke track and a bunch of stuff that you can see there. But also, if you do it during this live stream, Steve and I are going to write a rhyme couplet involving your name and say it live and then send it to you afterwards. So, you know, if you've got that itch that you want to scratch where you have two people who write rap battles for a living to include your name, that can happen. And then at the $100 level, you get a physical package mailed to you that contains photos and notes from me and stuff like that. So as a bonus, if you join at the $100 level during this stream, you get a giant Painting the Roses Red rose that was used in this video that's coming out by the end of the month. And we will tie a lovely ribbon to it and write your name on it with love. And this will come along with the photos. Now, this is also true. If you're already a patron, you will also be getting one of these at that level. So just a few extra bonuses if you join during this live stream. And again, you can do it for as little as $1. The videos we make are really, 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 really expensive. Like way more than you probably think, like many, 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 many thousands of dollars.
And the reason why is that we have so many good people that we work with.
Yes.
To make every one of these videos takes a village of people we know, professionals, and all of those people need to be fed and they need to get there, and it takes so many talented people. That's why
it costs so much.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we work hundreds and hundreds of hours for basically nothing, but we have to pay all the amazing people that work in the casting crews. So
there's already some very good questions coming into the chat. We will be taking a look at the chat for the entire live stream. How long do you plan for the live stream?
This is a 3-hour live stream. So we're in Los Angeles, which means we'll be going till just after 3 o'clock Pacific time. I don't know what that is for you, but if you Google it, but if you're already here, then you're already here. So
you can come hang out with us for several hours.
We're here. Let's hang out. It's Sunday, or maybe it's already Monday where you are. I don't know. I don't know how time zones work. It's not my job. My job is to make people laugh with music. That's what we're doing. Let me just hit up this chat for a second. Let's see how it's going.
So you can pop out the chat to another
window,
which will
let
let
you.
No.
How do I pop out my
It's
chat?
up there.
Oh, look
pop
at
out
me.
Chat. So that'll let you.
Chat.
You can
so I can actually
look at
see
the
what you guys
Patreon
are
screen
saying
as well.
Oh, great!
If anybody's coming in.
What a lovely plan.
Some of the questions
go.
include Nightwing Man 666. I don't know if this is a great place to start.
I don't think we need to say every username, but I do like it. At least say Nightwing Man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He wanted to know. He had a question about making the Happy Death Day video.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people talking about that. That was a great time because Jessica is a delight, as you know if you've seen her in anything. But I can tell you, even as a human, she is a delight. She's so funny and so sweet, and obviously so talented. So to have the opportunity to work with a movie studio, make a video that like talks about their fun movie, and then also work with Jessica was just so joyous. And I'm really glad that people enjoyed it because I had a great time making it. And I think it's genuinely funny, which is hard to do with a recap of a horror movie, I think. So that was a really good time. Let's see. Oh, my Good Place video forced people to watch The Good Place. Well, it didn't force you to watch The Good Place, but I'm glad it inspired you to watch The Good Place. I've been seeing a lot of comments. People say, this hat is really, okay. It's probably only distracting me. But
I think you can take it off.
But I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying doing some bobblehead.
For anybody who's joined late, one of the things that we are happy here to announce is that this month we have another rap battle coming out. And
Wicked Witch of the West versus the Queen of Hearts.
It is a follow-up to our 1 year ago our Oz versus Wonderland bout, and this is a bit of a follow-up, and I'm super excited to get to share that with everybody.
Yes, so we have this is official. By the end of the month, you're going to see this big old rap battle, and we are very excited about it. Love the Happy Dad Day video. Thank you. Let's see. How did you get Sarah Michelle Gellar? Sarah Michelle Gellar, again, speaking of like unbelievably talented, amazing people, she had seen the very first rap battle, which was Snow White versus Elsa. She had tweeted it, so I knew she had seen it. So we did, an official offer from my manager through her manager saying, here's what the project is and here's what the time commitment would be. And to our absolute delight.
And we wished on a star.
Yes, and like we used every bit of Disney magic that we had within us. And we were simply delighted when she said yes. And as you guys have seen almost 100 million times at this point, like she's so funny and so great.
It really was great. It was really great to get her. We were actually at the time finishing up the third battle, Mary Poppins versus Mrs. Claus, and we had seen that Sarah put that tweet out, and we knew that with if this was right around the time of the 2015, so it was the time of the Kenneth Branagh Cinderella movie. We wanted to get that out beforehand, and we got there just in time.
Yeah, we timed it. What other crossovers am I planning, like Poor Unfortunate Souls? So, I have a crossover planned for December, and if you join the Patreon, they already know what it is. Because I'm real sneaky like that, and I let them vote on whether they wanted that idea, and they did. They said yes, so that's what's happening. So again, for people who have just joined, hello, we are Whitney Avalon and Steve Gossett.
Hello.
We make the Princess Rap Battles, which is probably why you're subscribed to this channel, to be totally honest with you. Maybe not, but you've probably seen at least one of them. And Princess Rap Battle, all over your torso. Oh yeah, we could shameless plug these shirts.
Sure.
I've got my Even Potter
We wear our
knows,
merch.
Even Potter Knows I'm Hotter, which is from Katniss versus Hermione. If you go to whitneyavalon.spreadshirt.com, you can get a shirt. I think there's still like cool canvas bags and stuff there too. But what we're really here to talk about is the rap battles themselves and how
you say that, but I want to talk about what Amanda here asked.
What did Amanda ask?
Amanda Kenny asked, can you make the behind the scenes longer? They're so much fun.
Well, behind the scenes, weirdly, yes, they take, I don't want to say they take longer than the rap battles, because the rap battles take an insane amount of time. But at a certain point, because the music is already there, obviously, like there's only so many ways to configure the footage. With the behind the scenes footage, we've got like 3 cameras worth of...
There's hundreds of hours worth of footage, and I care so much about getting it right. And I keep trying to push the boundaries and put more stuff in. And the more cameras we have running, the more I want to put in there. But we also want to make sure that the story is told in a concise way. There are, in my head, I'd love to release like a full like behind the scenes feature for how all the rap battles were made. But I don't think that's in the works right now.
We've got too many other rap battles.
I would be locked in a cage, forced to edit hours and hours and hours.
How many people work on a single rap battle? Asks Wakane. It varies. I think the first one was probably about 20 total, including pre-production, the shoot, and post-production. The most recent ones is probably more like
we're in the
45, 50 maybe. Now we do put the credits at the end of every video and in the description and on IMDb. So a lot of the questions that people often have, like who wrote this and where'd you get those costumes, which we'll totally talk about. Somebody did just ask where'd you get those costumes. Those are answered to some extent if you look at the credits. You can see who was our costume designer or who wrote them.
They're also in the description on the YouTube video, but not a lot of people care to go there. But that's where you can find out who are these actors. I'm gonna spoil something for our upcoming one.
Oh no!
Like, what are the names of?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we won't talk about that yet. But someone did ask, where do you get all of those costumes? And the answer is, some of them are rented because we're in Los Angeles. Obviously, Hollywood has a lot of places where you can rent costumes. So some of them are rented. Some of them are made by hand by our costume designers. So everything from Maleficent to Daenerys, Leia, Galadriel, Freya, Ravenna, other than the headpieces. A lot of the costumes that you're like, wow, how did they do that? It's because our incredible costume designers, Tiana Brinton and Isabel Mangiano and Sarah Jean have made things by hand.
In Behind the Scenes 5 or Behind the Scenes Maleficent Daenerys or Behind the Scenes Freya Ravenna, we also talk about costuming. And I know on the last rap battle we did, the Oz Wonderland Dorothy Alice, we even had to bring some in from across the country.
Yeah, there's certain costume shops. I think that one might have been in Kansas, where
Kansas or Tennessee, one of the
well, Kansas would be too appropriate, I guess. It was somewhere in the middle of the country that had the lion, the Cowardly Lion, and had the
Tin Man?
No, the Tin Man we got locally. I think it was the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion. So we shipped those in, and the Winky Guards as well. So we'll reset for the people who have just joined us. Hello. I'm Whitney Avalon. This is Steve Gossett. We make Princess Rap Battles. There will be more folks joining us. Cast and crew from especially these Wonderland Oz rap battles. We're celebrating 1 year, 1 day since Dorothy versus Alice came out. Woo! And we're celebrating that The Wicked Witch versus the Queen of Hearts is coming out by the end of the month.
Yep.
Yes, you heard us. That's crazy.
Now, spoiler, it is fire. I'm really looking forward to getting this one out.
We're very excited. And as a bonus, during this live stream, if you join the Patreon, which is patreon.com/WhitneyAvalon, because these videos cost a ridiculous amount of money to make, and I want to keep being able to make them, you will get all the perks that are listed there. And in addition, you will get, Alyssa and I are going to sign this exclusive art of the two of our characters facing off. This will be physically mailed to you. And then if you join at...
Can we show maybe...
The big one?
A big one for the camera so they can see the art a little better?
Sure, yeah, go for it. And if you join at the $30 level, we're going to write a rap couplet using your name right now and perform it live on this stream.
I have no idea where to stand for this.
You don't need to stand. Here. Yeah, this is the art. So one person will get this giant poster, but that's going to be like we're just going to pick somebody. So if you join the Patreon,
that's anybody who is
currently a patron or joins today.
Yep.
So go pop over to patreon.com/WhitneyAvalon. There's that bonus stuff. At $100, we're going to also give you one of these Painting the Roses Red giant roses that is in this video that no one has seen yet, and you're going to physically get one of these in the mail along with a bunch of cool secret photos. That's at the $100 level. So that is the thing we're doing. In addition to just chilling like a villain. Get it? Get it? Okay. Let's see what else people are asking.
People are asking about a lot of individual characters. We can talk. Maybe we talk a little bit about some of the characters and like how we choose and how the audience helps us find characters and like what goes into choosing what goes into a battle.
Sure. Well, the very first one, I picked the very newest princess at that time, which was Elsa, and then the very first princess, which was obviously Snow White, and that was what I thought would give the biggest contrast as far as characters. And obviously, I put 6 princesses in it and named it Princess Rap Battle, not expecting it to get enough attention that we would then
we had no idea.
10 more so far, right?
11.
We haven't made 11 more.
Oh.
I said 10 more.
You are correct.
I'm correct. You heard it here. It's on live stream. He said
You're correct a lot.
Thank you.
So a lot of times when we were reading through the comments, there's several times where I've read some of the names for like princesses or female characters that I don't even know. So that a lot of times we will do research based on what the audience gives back, because there's certain things we knew at the beginning. Everyone wanted an Elsa. We wanted Elsa.
Well, Elsa was very hot in 2014, as it were. She was cold, but very hot. So she was a great choice for like being, I think she was the most searched thing in the world or something around that time. So it was timed well. That's part of why I think it got so much attention, was having her swear unexpectedly really blew some people's minds. So mostly in a good way, sometimes in a, oh no, I should have put my kids on the YouTube Kids app, but instead I'm just letting them watch YouTube. What have I done? That's on you, buddy. That's on you.
Do you have a favorite princess rap battle? That's a little tough because it's like choosing.
It's our children.
Choosing your favorite kid.
The only children I will ever have are my music videos. So I love them dearly.
I often have to pick an aspect about it that I like the most.
Go for it.
I really enjoyed the writing and research phase for Katniss versus Hermione. because
we read all the books.
Read through all the books. I'd never read any Harry Potter.
I had read all the books. I read both the Harry Potter series and
read through them all,
Katniss,
all the movies, and we took pages and pages of notes, and eventually wanted to make sure that was the best it could be, and we found a Hogwarts that we could film in, and
which no longer exists.
Yeah,
it was this place called Whimsic Alley here in Los Angeles that had sort of recreated like a mini Diagon Alley, and then a pretty big but not as big as the real Great Hall, kind of Great Hall. And we filmed there. And then I think the year after that, maybe, I don't know if it was because of, they were a little too close to the original. I don't know what the reasons were, but I think that place is unfortunately closed. So we were able to immortalize it, which I loved. I want to hit some of these questions.
Yeah.
What's it like to be acknowledged by the stars you parody? I know Donna Murphy and Darcy Carden have noticed. Yes, Nightwing Man, you've got good questions, despite your name being a little satanic, which frankly I love. I think that's delightful. But
Nightwing's awesome.
I am so freaking thrilled. Anytime, first of all, anytime anybody gets a laugh or a smile out of one of my videos, I'm thrilled. But when the person who actually created that character sees it and says something positive, as Darcy did and as Donna did, it truly makes my heart grow extra.
It's a little unreal.
It's
a little surreal, like when the TV
incredible.
starts talking to you almost.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible, and obviously we've had that with the rap battles as well, where major people have gone, wow, look at this, and it's so fun.
Like when Shatner tweeted about it.
Yeah, he is one of the many people who have said nice things.
That was a little surreal.
That's pretty incredible. Captain Sparkles was an awesome guy to get. Yes, I agree. A lot of the comments are on those videos are from folks who knew him from his gaming stuff and had never seen him do anything like the music video that we did. So there's a lot of comments on that video that are just like, how? And the answer is we met at the YouTube Creator Summit, and he had done a little bit of music stuff on his channel, but obviously mostly doesn't do music things. He does gaming and cars and vlogs. And I had this song I had written where I needed somebody who wasn't quite a singer. Like I didn't need an amazing singer. I needed somebody who was funny and looked like the hot guy across the dance floor. And there he was, the awkward hot guy across the dance floor. So he very kindly agreed to be a part of it. He worked his butt off learning the choreography and everything, which by the way was by Lauren Lopez, who if you're a Star Kid fan, you know and love Lauren Lopez, as I do as well. She's the best. And I thought he did a really great job. So, I mean, there's not that much to the how. I knew him and he said yes. And he did, in my opinion, a wonderful job being a part of a thing that is not something you normally do. So, you got anything?
Oh, plenty of these questions. Do you have an answer for your favorite rap battle?
No.
Fair. All right.
I couldn't.
You could say the one that's going to come out this month, but I don't.
Yeah, that's Weird Al is, as always, my idol, and he always says whatever he's promoting at the time. So, so no matter what they say, he's like, my favorite album is the one that you should buy right now. But because you can see any of our videos or buy mine on Apple Music or stream them on Spotify at any time, truly, I love them all, like you said, for different reasons.
And they were all, one of the questions here coming in is what was the most difficult to make, and the answer also is all of them.
But really it's these Wonderland Oz ones, because we shot 4 days, so the 4 different sides of the 2 rap battles, and we
with 10 days on set, which may not mean anything, but we had to actually build an indoor forest and a hedge maze and set everything up.
So 4 different full unbelievably complicated sets. In addition to obviously vocal recording 8 rappers
with
on
a bunch
that
of real plants,
which
blew my mind. I thought all
crazy.
plants that we would be bringing in would be plastic plants, but no, they need sun and water. And
not all of them, but some of those were real
and
plants that you saw. It's pretty crazy.
Dirt made actually the second rap battle we did. Galadriel versus Leia was super difficult because we had to hike that white dress and all of our actors up a mudslide hill to possibly get to the spot we were looking for. And if any of them fell down, the whole thing was over.
Yep. It's all true. Painting behind you is great. Thank you, Sharp. Who knows what these are from? I talked about it in the last live stream. Can you see them? There's my hat blocking them.
They're zoomed in on now.
I could say I'll take off my hat so you can see them. This is not the official witch hat. This is just one that I had. Don't worry. It's better in the rap battle. Who's saying what these are from? Nobody? Nobody knows what these are from?
I think they're getting
maybe I'm just
delay.
behind on the on the stream chat.
Quick answer for Sashi Washi Bing Bong. Are you going to do another battle with animation? Yes. Very soon. This month?
Oh, so okay. Yeah, spoiler alert, there is some animation in the upcoming rap battle, Wicked Witch versus Queen of Hearts, that's coming out by the end of the month.
Just a little bit. That's a little, maybe shouldn't have said that, but
now you guys know.
Yeah, well, Sashi Washi Bing Bong.
Sashi Washi Bing Bong. Jason knows these are from the Anna song, correct. This is from That Would Not Be Me, as well as the Rapunzel Anna rap battle. These are in there as well. This is original art. I mean, obviously it's based on that old Girl in a Swing, but it's by Mandy Manzano, whose work is stunning, and you should definitely go check her out, Mandy Manzano, that she made specifically for that. And yeah, I love these, and I love that you guys love them too.
And that really was a fun set. The whole the Arendelle
portrait
gallery that we put together, which was way more work than I thought it was going to be.
Those are a lot of paintings. And Judge is asking if this is from Frozen. So this is a public domain. Ooh, we've got a guest arriving, guys. Very exciting. This is a public domain image that I then photoshopped so that it looks like Elsa, and she's got these little guys that pop out when she sneezes in Frozen Fever. Gross, but there you go. So that's what that one is. Hey, we got a guest coming. I'm very excited about it. Let's see if there's any questions before we get to that. Oh, somebody said, do you have a whole team to figure out all the references for the song? We have a few staff writers that have helped at times, including Michael Sullivan especially, but almost all of the writing is the two of us. We spend a very, very, very long time trying to come up with clever lyrics that reference everything that we could possibly want to reference. So thank you for
And I'm here to answer any and all questions you have about references, if it's on purpose. And if you're asking if the reference is on purpose, the answer is yes.
Yes. We've written stuff that has double meanings, triple meanings. Like usually none of the reactors get even close to understanding, even like the Genius lyric people who on Genius.com who try to break down the lyrics. I promise you should watch them again. We spend a lot of time making them clever. Can I welcome our guest in? You ready? Let's slide on over for our first guest.
Do I walk in that way?
Yeah, you come over here.
I'm coming.
You come right over here.
I'm coming.
This is, I mean, you guys know who this is. This is Alyssa Preston.
Hi.
She is Mrs. Claus in the Poppins Claus rap battle. And then y'all loved her so much, correctly, because she's incredible. We brought her back, and she is the Queen of Hearts in this battle. Look, we're even seated in the same spots. Queen of Hearts versus the Wicked Witch. That is coming out by the end of the month. Yes, we are making it official. It's coming by the end of the month.
You're so fantastic. It's good to see you again.
Hello.
So this is my very first live stream ever.
Oh my gosh, guys,
ever
be
in the world.
so kind.
Please.
You're already, but you guys are all already.
I'm already a sensitive pup, so please.
You're already being very kind, but yes, this is Alyssa's first
In
stream.
chat, let me know if you got to see Alyssa, who portrayed Mrs. Claus. Did you see the Mrs. Claus?
Rap battle?
Yes, rap battle.
Oh, they write.
Yeah, they're. So
See, I am from the Ghost of Christmas Past as Mrs. Claus, so all of the technology is very, very exciting.
Someone here in chat, Yakira says, "You slay."
Well, I know
Did
what
she
that
spell
means.
it S-L-E-I-G-H?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Hells yeah, Yakira.
I have so much. Okay, first of all, can we say who did the artwork?
I have to go look up her name.
Oh, okay, because it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's stunning.
So
it's that's the other one. That's
Love your dance moves, Alyssa, says Amanda.
Oh, so this is nice.
Isn't this lovely? This is so great. Slightly Awesome. Hey, Slightly Awesome. I bet you're more than Slightly Awesome. Is asking about translations. So YouTube has a weird thing with translations where for a long time you had to put them in yourself. Then they finally opened it up to everybody. But then people started abusing it and putting in things that were like their own shout outs or their own names or swearing or whatever. I mean, swearing more than was already in the video. So unfortunately now it's back to you can contribute. Whoever asked this question, Slightly Awesome. As long as you have a YouTube account, you can click and you can contribute subtitles in whatever language. It sounds like you're from Russia, which is great.
Cool.
But then I will have to go in and look and approve it because it won't let it just publish anymore. But we've tried. So any translations you see are people like yourself, volunteers who are helping. So if it's not the best, feel free to fix it. Hey, Ed's here. Ed! Hi, Ed. So Ed is one of my patrons. He's awesome. He's going to get the perks that I was talking about earlier. Alyssa and I are going to sign all 500 of these postcards.
All 500.
She's going to sign right there. I'm going to sign right here. And every patron, including all the ones that are there right now, the first 500 are going to get this mailed to them, including Ed. Hi, Ed. And then if you join today at the $30 level, we're going to write a rap couplet using your name, in addition to all the other cool stuff that you already get on there. If you join at the $100 level, we're going to, in addition to the photos that you get from set, you're going to get a Painting the Roses Red, Queen of Hearts. This was used in the video. We've got a bunch of them.
That's true.
Some of them are red, some of them are white. Some of them are half and half, or like as though the cards got stopped in the middle of Painting the Roses Red. So that's over at patreon.com/Whitney Avalon for as little as $1, or all the way up to, you could give us $1 billion if you have it hanging around. If Jeff Bezos is watching this and wants to help us make a lot of rap battles.
I've got a series of rap battles that I'd like to pitch to do, Jeff Bezos, because we have so many in the queue that we would love to do.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, I'm seeing a lot of people that, like, you know, there's some key Disney princesses we haven't hit yet that I know we want to hit and potentially have a written script for that we may or may not have. I'm not spoiling that right now, but we've got some of that, and there's several characters that I would love to do. It's just, if I could make 20 of these a year, I would, but it's so difficult to get them done. It's so we only get to, like, for example, people are asking about Zelda, different anime characters, cartoon characters, Disney characters. There's a ton we haven't hit, and we are very aware because we would love to be making more.
Yeah. So basically, on the Patreon, the next video that's coming out that you'll be supporting is this giant, amazing rap battle. So that's what you'll be getting all the perks for. And then in future months, depending on how many patrons we get, we'll be continually trying to make more rap battles. It depends on how much funding or whether we have a sponsor. And then in the meanwhile, if you've seen this channel in between, I've been putting out a new music video every month as well. So I've done videos about various TV shows and other Disney princesses and original characters, and I did The Incredibles, and I did The Good Place, and I did I don't know, you could see, but you'd be supporting all sorts of comedy music and you get cool perks. So anyway, go over there. Somebody asked about your beefy laptop. Are we asking about my beefy laptop or his beefy laptop?
They're both very robust.
His is beefier. I don't know if you can see it on screen.
The reason mine is bigger is if I happen to be out and about, I need to be able to edit a rap battle.
Mine can also edit, but probably not quite what we would need for rap battles.
Yes, if I'm doing some of the VFX and some of the, like, I also do the color correction on all the rap battles, so I specifically needed to have this. And we actually, a year ago, this is what was used to get Dorothy Alice over the finish line.
Out the door, yeah. So that's why we got big old.
But it is way too big. I should not have gotten a laptop this big. You can't take it on a plane.
His weighs like 19
and expect it to do anything. I messed up.
Mine is a gaming laptop, so it has enough power to be able to edit. But
is it possible? I'm sorry.
Oh no, say it.
So well, this is the thing.
Tobias asks.
Okay, so Tobias asks, "Hey Whitney, is it possible you will cover some metal songs? There are many female metal songs. Your voice would fit perfect." Yes. I agree.
Yep.
So I'm going to jump in here because I know these two very, very well, and they're just good. They're going to talk your ear off. So I
no, you talk about
because I'm very excited because I want to talk about everything that you guys are saying, but I also get to come in here and tell the world how much I love both of these people and what they do. And when they were talking about writing all the lyrics, I was standing, I mean, Caroline can say, like, I was standing. Oh, am I not supposed to say that?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We've got a bunch of people here in the room, guys. It's just a party over here.
It takes a
village. Party. And I was, like, jumping up and down because I was listening to you guys talk about how you write your lyrics, which are so brilliant. They are like the Gilmore Girls of rap battle writing because there are so many levels. And it is absolutely true. It's that funny.
And that's a huge compliment from her because that's maybe your favorite show.
It's close.
It's in her top favorite shows.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Deadwood, Gilmore Girls. Can I say all the other ones? The Deuce.
You can say anything you want.
Yeah, it varies. It varies. Like The Deuce, Gilmore Girls. They're both kind of the same coin, wouldn't you think? Not really. Okay. So yes.
So metal. Interesting fact that only you guys who watch this live stream are going to know. I do have a metal song in the works for 2020 because my brother is a heavy metal rock god guitarist. Yes. Like, no joke, like, has toured the world, is going to be continuing to tour the world with various bands. So, I mean, I've got to work with him.
And he does sick and twisted metal. Like, it's awesome. Like,
it's very hardcore. Like, it is legitimately like amazing music, and then also really, really hardcore. So
Tobias, you might want to check that out as well.
You should. You know what? You should check out. So the Power Glove is the biggest band that he's in, and they do heavy metal video game music, but like very, very well done. Like. You're gonna love it. If you love metal, go check that out. So yes, that means that both my brother and I make a living doing a weird form of comedy music. And frankly, I blame that / send all my love to Weird Al Yankovic, who is my lifelong inspiration, kind of my brother's lifelong inspiration, kind of my mentor. I know him. He's exactly as unbelievably talented and hilarious and delightful as you could possibly want. And that, I think, is how my brother and I both ended up in comedy music. And truly, I'm thrilled. I think it's pretty incredible. So, all right.
Did we miss a bunch of things?
We did, but he's been looking, so it's fine.
I'm looking.
That's pretty metal.
One thing
says Philippe. Yeah.
One thing I might do is answer some questions since I'm logged into the account.
You can just type.
So I will type
from
some.
Steve. You know what I mean? Like, sign it, Steve.
Just say from Steve.
No. People will be confused when they look at this later if you just say from Steve.
All right, fair.
Oh, that's true.
That's a good point.
Okay. So that was the last one that I saw.
Could you cover songs from 6? Okay. I have only heard a few songs. Who asked this? Stephanie Jones. I've heard a few songs from 6 the Musical. I've not seen the whole thing yet, but yes, royalty belting is very on brand for both of us. So it is on my list to listen to the whole show, and maybe like next time I'm in New York, check it out if it's still running. So yeah, I have heard about 6 and it looks awesome and so totally on brand for me.
How evil is Whitney? What?
I mean, in real life, like a little, everyone's going a little bit. I'm definitely not evil.
I didn't say that at all.
What?
But I might be more evil than she is, so I'm kind of like, oh, she's the nicest person I know.
Well, she's the nicest person I know. So
when
truly,
people ask me if I'm evil, I say that I'm mostly Ravenclaw with a little Slytherin.
Me too.
Oh,
yeah, we're both like very, very Ravenclaw. I'm overthinking everything all the time, but then we're also very ambitious. You're not. I don't think she's Slytherin at all, you guys. Like, I think this woman is like. Let me think. I feel like you're a Hufflepuff.
I'm a Hufflepuff?
I think she's mostly Hufflepuff.
Okay.
We gotta get Brizzy in here to
maybe
like
some
Brizzy
Gryffindor as well.
With the bravery of Gryffindor. Yeah, I think it's like Hufflepuff because she's so generous and loyal, and then some Gryffindor. Anyway,
I do respond to the what's the word I want out of the Gryffindor? The like standing up to bullies.
Yeah.
I just do that. I don't know why. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah,
so everyone should
absolutely.
do that. But yeah, that's how I would relate to a Gryffindor. But Hufflepuff, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Princess Leia, though, you know, I gotta say,
she's great.
Kind of the best.
She's marvelous.
She is marvelous.
Someone's trying to tell you you don't need a big laptop. We know. We know.
We've
got them.
It was a
it's all
mistake.
good.
I agree with you, Ed. Whitney is one of the sweetest, kindest people I've ever met.
Thank you, Ed.
Great. What else do we see here?
Ooh, anyone we want to work with? Yeah, I mean, of course.
Everyone?
We want to work with everyone. I would say, like, to just throw out the ones that it's very unlikely, but it would kind of be a dream come true. That's like Dick Van Dyke, Julie Andrews, Idina Menzel. Those are maybe like the quick top 3 that are probably.
Jim O'Hare.
Well, Jim O'Hare.
But you have worked
Oh,
with
we
him.
did. We worked
Jim
with Jim
O'Hare.
O'Hare.
Oh my god, he is
One
so
of my
funny.
favorite people. You guys know Jim O'Hare.
Good job.
From Parks and Rec. You probably can't even hear me. Let's go.
No, sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry.
I just laughed. Little love fest.
Name some other people that you guys want to actually work with.
Oh, in the world?
Sure, yeah.
In
like,
the world.
because
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
that was gonna be my 4th one. And Carol Burnett probably are like the last 2. But like, so you guys may not know, Alyssa has done a ton of television and like high-profile video games. So she's worked with like Jennifer Aniston.
I have worked with Jennifer
Steve
Aniston,
Carell,
who is
like,
everything. When you were talking about, not that I know her personally, obviously I don't, but just working with her, the way you were talking about Weird Al, like she's everything you want her to be. You just want her to be what she is, and she is, and so love that.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And that sort of Tom Hanks Keanu zone where they're wonderful.
Oh yeah, can we get Keanu in literally anything?
Hi, Keanu.
Oh, hey, okay.
Hi.
So we're looking at the Patreon because we've got some special bonus perks going on right now during the live stream. And we've got some people who have now joined at that level. So if you join at $30, as Ed just upped his pledge to, Steve and I are going to write a rap couplet right now involving your name and say it live on the stream. So we've got Ed Powell is the first one that we're gonna write.
All right.
Okay.
Now you still get all the stuff that's already in there, whether you're a new patron or, whoa, somebody's calling me, which means we have new guests coming, which is gonna be very exciting.
What?
You're also gonna get, no, you're staying.
I know that, but that's the same ringtone of somebody that I know. And I was like, what is going on?
You're also gonna get this postcard mailed to you. So at $30, we're gonna write this rap couplet about you, which is happening right now for Ed.
Oh,
and
I'm from Germany. I'm sorry, Tobias is from Germany. Hi, guten Abend.
Oh, right. So she's also fluent in German, in addition
to
being a coloratura soprano, can sing anything, and the funniest rapper you've ever seen, right, guys? So we love her. But she can talk to you in German, Tobias. And if you join at the $100 level, you're going to get one of these physical, actual Painting the Roses Red roses mailed to you, along with the photos from set that you'll get. So that's just like extra bonus perks if you want to pop over to the Patreon. For as little as $1, you'll get some bonus stuff.
Yeah.
Because these videos are super expensive and we want to make more of them for you. So there's that. What's happening? Oh, Julie Andrews rapping. I know, right? Well, my Mary Poppins is very, very, very much based on Julie Andrews, obviously. So at least she raps during our rap battle.
That is true.
And at 10 p.m., Tobias, you gotta go to bed, man.
Yeah, he's in Germany.
10 p.m.?
Yeah, because they're 9 hours ahead.
Wow.
You don't have to go to bed at 10 p.m. though, do you?
Well, it depends what time you have to be up, right? That's how time works.
Some of us go to bed at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay. Who else? Okay. I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff, but that's
aside
okay.
from Weird Al, who else has been an influence on you?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, I would say if you're a musical theater nerd, then Patti LuPone is someone that you know of.
Yep.
Definitely the actress who sings kind of gamut. I'm into that. So that was a huge one for me.
Yeah. I mean, the people I named, like Carol Burnett and Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Yeah.
I want to work with them in part because they've been such an unbelievable influence on me. But general comedy music, welcome! Because we got new guests coming, and you're gonna love them. Look at your shirts! Oh my god! All right, where are we gonna put them?
I think I'm gonna get up for a little bit.
You need to write anyway, so why don't you get up and write some stuff, and you boys come see your cute little
I feel
butts
bad
right
wearing
now.
workout gear.
That is amazing.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm great. All right, they're getting good shots of your butt, which is
All
nice.
right.
I love that. So
So for the $100,
yeah. If you give us $1,000, you get really good shots of their butts. No, I'm just kidding. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves and then we can brag about how great you are?
Oh, please.
So that's the camera right there.
All right, hello everyone. I am Adon Ryder.
And I am Dotan Ryder. I am 9 minutes younger, 9 minutes better.
There you go.
And,
Look at you. You look so much younger. Than you
Doesn't
do.
he?
my
Right?
God.
He looks
Nice.
so young with
Nice.
all this
Younger.
scrub.
with all this mustache,
So
November action.
these amazing guys, they are playing the Winky Guard. So if you've seen the photo, can you bring?
We are in green.
Is it weird, Chris, if you bring up that? So they're painted green. I'm painted
Very
green. Wearing my. This is not the actual hat, but you know. So and then one of them's on either side of me, and we are all green in this video. And
Which was the first time you were ever airbrushed.
Yeah.
Which was so
okay,
fun.
it's weird, right?
I
So
love that.
airbrushing. It's not just air; it's like cold.
Oh,
Cold, yeah.
And it took a long time.
It takes way longer because if you just do green, you just look kind of like a statue. But so there's like contouring, you know, all the
there
things the
was
Kardashians
blues
do.
and-
Mhm.
So yeah,
Exactly.
if you
We're basically the Kardashians.
basically
is what she's saying.
these guys are the Kardashians.
Absolutely.
That's what we're trying to say.
Chloe over here.
So as you saw, if you saw the photo, you can see it on the Instagram, or I don't know if we have a way to post it up. Like they're in these big hats and these big coats because they're the witches Winky Guards, and most of the time, because we filmed this at the YouTube Space here in Los Angeles, and most of the time the YouTube Space stages are freezing, like can't feel your fingers level freezing, and I'm always like, guys, I can't do my job because I can't feel my fingers. So this one time,
Not
it
quite
was
our experience.
not freezing,
No.
and they were in incredibly thick costumes.
Layer upon layer.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it wasn't.
It was not cold. So these guys, thank goodness they're as fit as you can see that they are, because they had an unbelievably tough job, and you're gonna see.
We took lots of fan breaks. I mean,
We did.
We had to.
We had a team of people that came around with
Just
ice packs,
fans,
throwing them in our sweaty
each armpit,
costumes.
under our shirts, under our hats.
Yeah. We
everywhere.
tried our best,
It
and it
was
all
so
worked out
fun.
because we
It
can
was-
tell you the video's like 99% done.
Oh, I'm
and
so
it's-
excited.
They haven't seen it. None of them
I'm
have
so
seen
excited to
it.
see it.
Maybe after this live stream, we'll figure out a way to show you guys the current.
I was
version.
just
I don't
expecting
have
that.
it. It's over at the editing suite, but so yeah, so
But
you
yeah,
will
it was
see
fun.
them in
We all
action.
got very close.
We are all best friends. We are all
There you
best
go.
friends. But I don't think I've seen you guys. So
I know.
we filmed this rap battle, the one that's coming out. So we filmed both these Wonderland Oz rap battles, the Dorothy Alice one, and also this Wicked Witch versus Queen of Hearts one, were all filmed in February of 2018. Is that right? A very long time ago.
Whoa.
I know. It's
That
crazy,
long
right?
ago.
So we released
Oh my
Alice
God.
versus Dorothy 1 year and 1 day ago. So it's just about the anniversary of that one. That was yesterday, which is very exciting.
Congrats.
And then we've been trying to get a sponsor for this one so that we could release it because these cost so much to make. But that's why we're doing this Patreon because we're gonna release it by the end of this month. We are officially announcing
happening.
I love
by the
that.
end of this month. This rap battle will be out, and you will see these peeps in action. These guys are so funny. They had
Oh my god, just second to her.
very
Please,
specific
please,
choreography.
please.
They do an amazing job. By the way, you should check out their YouTube /
Oh,
Instagram
yeah, thank you.
because they are singers. I mean, in addition to being beautiful,
Oh,
look at
stop.
them.
Please,
Look how-
keep going. Keep
look how pretty
going.
they
Coming
are,
from her.
right?
Honestly.
They're lovely to look at. But in addition to that, they're incredible vocalists.
Oh,
So,
thank
and
you.
they sing. Look at them talking at the same time. Guys, I can't with twins. I just think twins are
Oh my gosh.
Look at them, they're twins. I can't stand it. And they harmonize beautifully. And like, where should people go? Is it YouTube
Yeah.
first or Instagram or what do you?
I think Instagram is probably the best.
Yeah, we've got one Instagram that's a joint, and most of our music and such is on there. Adon and Doton.
There you go.
And then we each have our own. Do
So
our
it's
own little things.
AIDAN, and that's DOTAN. Ryder.
And if you go to either my Instagram or the Princess Rap Battle Instagram, or I've tagged
You'll
them.
see us tagged.
I've
You'll
tagged
see
them in
us
the
liking
photos.
everything and
There you
commenting.
go.
all that kind of
Yeah.
good
And
stuff.
when you watch the video, again, as I always say, check the credits because at the end of the video, their names are there. In the description, their names will be there, and on IMDb. So you will be able to find them. I mean, you can find them today already.
We'll figure
but
it out.
you will also be able to find them after you see them in action. I like that someone was like, "Did you just bring these guys as eye candy?" And it's like, no, they're
stop,
eye candy,
please.
and also in this video. What do you know? Isn't that crazy? Like,
I
just
didn't
beautiful.
know.
I hope we're as
Over
beautiful
there.
green.
I think we are all pretty scary. Group.
Pretty scary.
I was impressed. I mean,
I mean, you also have some like nose
Prosthetics.
action.
Yeah, so that was my first time ever wearing a prosthetic and ever being airbrushed. So I had both.
That's cool.
So yeah, if you guys have seen the photo, like I got a big old nose in this video. I mean, I already have a pretty big nose, but yeah,
Oh
but
my
not
Oh my
like
god,
this.
I mean, seriously.
Not like this, right? I don't know.
That is not
But
your
like
nose.
that's not my nose. But that's my nose in
That
this
is
video.
so awesome.
Have you guys? Yeah, have you seen this art?
That
So I
is-
commissioned this original
Sounds
art.
amazing.
So if people join the Patreon, actually, or if they're already a patron, Alyssa and I are gonna sign these postcards, and everyone's gonna get one. And then one person's gonna get the
Wow.
big signed poster.
Wow, I love
That's
and then
epic.
everybody at $30 or above will get the art. The
I know it looks cool on the screen, but it's really
really
cool.
does.
It's really cool.
I want one.
You know what? I can get you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Postcard at
I'll
least.
get, at the very least, you'll get a postcard. And it post, I know a guy. I can get you some postcards.
Okay, amazing.
You guys should sign it.
We will.
I like your shirt too, by the way.
Thank you. So this is my Even Potter Knows I'm Hotter shirt. This is from the Katniss Hermione rap battle. But there's all sorts of shirts available on WhitneyAvalon.spreadshirt.com if you want some Princess Rap Battle stuff on your torso, like I do.
I
Like
think
as such.
Like
I'm
as
gonna want
such.
this shirt.
You
I'm
can get
going
your-
to
I'm gonna get
London
this
in a
shirt.
month, and I think I need that shirt.
It's pretty great, right?
He's going to London. He just drops all
Well,
casually.
I mean, I gotta go to the 9 3/4.
Platform 9 Yeah.
In King's
Even,
Cross.
and then they'll like hold your scarf for you, so
Truly,
it looks like you're.
that's what's happening.
That's amazing. Yeah, you should totally. This
Yeah,
is
that's
nothing
awesome.
has ever been more appropriate.
Anyway,
okay.
I digress.
Anyway, let's look at some questions because Steve's been typing as me. So if you're getting an answer to your question, it's from him.
It's from him.
But
AKA.
hopefully-
Well, I-
but I'm also right
Above
here.
that, I said that I was going to be.
Yeah, but
answering
just
questions.
put a little dash Steve at the end of each one so people know.
I took one out because I ran out of characters because I
Oh,
was
wow.
answering too long of questions.
So some of the things that were like, let's pop back and ask a little bit. All the people in the camera are just clickbait. No, we're really here, guys. We're genuinely here.
This is Real. the first live stream too. This is kind of cool.
It's our first live stream.
I know I've never. So Julian says something. I'm waiting. Maybe Esmeralda, Notre Dame de Paris must be
yeah.
in the battle.
Esmeralda is a great character, both in the because you did the musical, right?
I did do the
She
musical.
toured the musical all over Europe.
I did the musical. In
Well, there's
Berlin.
two. Are there two musicals in it?
Well, there's NotreAme de Paris, which was done in Paris, and then there's Der Glöckner from Notre Dame, and that was done in Berlin. So that was
Also fluent in German.
that was the world
Well,
premiere.
very impressed.
So,
And I was in Der Glöckner from Notre Dame. I was not in Notre Dame de Paris. It's a completely different show.
I have to sleep. Oh, okay. Somebody says we're show the video. We are not showing the video today. The video will be premiering by the end of this month, but it will not happen during this live stream. So if you need to go to sleep, man.
Yeah.
We'll,
I mean, we want you to stay, but we
Or
also
stay
want
up,
you to get
we'll be
rest.
here.
Yeah, we're happy to hang out with you, but if you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. The actual rap battle will be coming out by the end of the month, so don't you worry. Okay.
Is this live stream available after the live stream?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Oh, hey, rookie critic. Thank you so much. So
Thank you,
rookie
Rookie
critic says
Critic.
thank you.
Oh
Says
my
love the
God.
passion that you put into the videos. Thank you. We really do work our absolute butts off. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of work goes into each of the rap battles. Also into the other videos that I make, which come onto the channel in between the rap battles, because the rap battles are so exponentially bigger and more expensive, so that we can hire amazing cast, hire amazing crew.
But
so
also,
thank
like,
you.
you see in our time that we went to the YouTube space and all this stuff, like, it was incredible the amount of work and dedication that was just like wearing so many hats in so many different ways. Literally. But truly, like, it's so clear how much passion and, like, even just to the sushi that we have on set.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Let's
god.
talk
I mean,
about
that's
Candace
actually so
Lauren
true.
Osler.
Oh my god.
So our craft services person is named Candace Lauren Osler. She's also like a motorcycle riding singer who's also like an amazing artist, actor. Like she's every talent. But one of her many talents is with food. And we had her as our craft service person on the second rap battle, which was Leia versus Galadriel a million years ago. And she sort of discovered that she had this, I mean, she already knew she was a great cook, but like this ability to make like custom food for a big group of people. And so when she was on set for ours, she was making, like custom sushi rolls.
Vegan
Like,
sushi.
Vegan sushi, because I'm vegan.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Plant-based. There we are.
Yeah. Where you wear a plant-based hat? Whoa!
Made from plants.
This suddenly has become just a plant-based show. Like no. So like she's incredible. And so we really try to make sure that everybody is very appreciated and that people have the food that they need so that they can do great work on set. So that's very nice to do.
But I say it just because, like, every little ounce of everything that you did, from like every second of time to every just detail on set, was
it took thought.
so
It was
impressive.
purposeful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
really
Well,
cool.
Steve, I don't know if Steve's on camera right now, but
I'm not.
he appreciates it well as well.
You guys did great work. I can't wait for you guys to get to see it because you don't even know. What
I know,
you
I'm
look
so
like.
excited.
I'm
I
excited.
see it.
It's crazy. All right, don't talk because you're off camera. No one will know who you are. You're gonna be like, what's that? Who's that voice?
It's the voice.
You can tell who's like the more annoying.
Oh,
It's
Many
Oz.
hats
Maybe
you
it's
play.
just Oz. You know, he's behind the curtain.
That's true.
Okay. He's the man behind the curtain because he is writing The Princesses of Monaco. Ooh. Yeah, we haven't done any real people. So far we've only done fictional female
Oh,
characters.
Jacqueline says hello from Germany. So I'm just gonna basically, like, if I see something from Germany, I'm like, hey.
Say hi in German.
Hi, guten Tag. Aber für Sie, guten Abend. Guten Abend.
There you go. Whatever
Guten
she
Abend.
just said.
It's
I
10
love it.
o'clock at night there, I guess.
It's nighttime.
Another
You're
donation.
welcome, Karos. Will we cover songs in different languages? I speak a little bit of French, but other than that, I only speak English. So I would be pretty crappy at it. I would have to like learn it phonetically, and I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. But she
It really,
speaks other languages.
I would argue that that's how to start, because that's how I started. I learned phonetically, like, and then learned on the job. Like, I got the job, had to sing and act in German, and was like, oh well, I better learn then. That would be something I should do.
Seems about right.
To be doing. So it's totally possible. You could totally
It's
do it.
possible.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I've Never say never. Hello from Israel. Hi Israel. Oh wait, here you go.
Yeah, look at this. We got some gold star on too as well. Hebrew. He's really coming theme prepared.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Israel, we are really doing it. Thank you, the Rookie Critic. I appreciate that you like the live stream, and it's been great interacting with you. So thanks for that.
I'm going to hibernate till someone says rap battle. Okay.
I mean,
Welcome
we've said
Rap
rap battle
battle.
so many
Wake
times.
up.
I feel like we've said rap battle like 150,000 times already.
So they're just like sleeping away.
But also hibernating sounds pretty important. So.
It sounds well in LA right now. It's like 90 degrees and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I mean, it was
fire
like
in my
near the
house,
Hollywood sign just yesterday.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
it's basically if you
Did
live
you
in
smell it from here?
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
I haven't left my
She's in hibernate.
oh good, you're curious as shalom. You're so inspiring. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate that, and I hope that means you're making music too, because making music is awesome. Love from France, amazing. Bonjour.
Oh my god.
So-
I will be there on Wednesday.
What? Wait, you're going to France?
I'm
and you're
going to
writing
Paris
lyrics?
for the first time, so give me Rex.
Yeah, give us some recommendations. What should he do in Paris next week?
Yes.
Hi, Indonesia.
And
Boy,
Denmark.
yeah. Oh my gosh, guys.
Greetings from Denmark. Okay, now you're just showing off.
We said in the beginning of the stream, like, tell us where you're from. And
Brazil.
So if you weren't here at the beginning, you can tell us where you're from. And, we can see in the analytics that people in literally every country in the world, including like North Korea and China, where they're not supposed to be able to watch our stuff, are watching our stuff.
Little rebels.
It's only like one person, I think, in North Korea who probably is like a censor and therefore gets to see it. But I love that.
I picture it's like one person's like computer, but there's like a
Crowd. There's a crowd.
There's a secret underground crowd.
Yes.
So honored.
Battle
Yeah.
princess.
So honored. But just actually getting to see you guys individually telling us where you're from and that you really are watching this from all over the world is so cool.
Hi
And-
from South Africa.
Wow. Hi Georgia. Hi Michigan.
Hi Savannah,
Hungary.
Georgia.
Okay, what's the highest note you can hit? I am an alto. Really, I'm a tenor. My voice is like
She's a
way
rose.
down here. So I usually like belt mix up to like an E flat, but then I top out around like F sharp G. So I'm like way down in the basement. But you guys,
I was gonna say topping out on a belt at a G.
that's pretty
top.
good.
then I'm in my head voice.
Stop.
Then I'm in my head voice. So
Like, you make it sound
I
like
mean, if you wanted to demonstrate it, you
I
can.
don't. But if you watch some of my music videos, you can hear me belting like a. I think I belt up to like an E flat maybe in them. But your range, this woman's range.
Well, we have different voice types, so she can.
She's a
so
color
she-
soprano,
she-
so-
I'm a mezzo soprano.
Okay.
So I'm a mezzo soprano with a high upper extension and a high belt. So that's what makes it that we can do. But
You
do
can hit
together.
like a high C.
Oh,
you
I
go higher than a
I
high
can
C.
go higher than a high. Look at me, like I can go higher than a high C.
She can go higher than a high C.
Come on now.
Mariah Carey, what?
Well, that was my nickname on tour, actually.
Stop.
It was not Mariah Carey, it was Mariah. And it's a funny story from the 90s, so there's no evidence, thank God, was that I was told that I was the only person that they knew that would actually sound better when they were hungover. So, and it was tour, I mean, it was
That's
I
okay.
love that.
Okay, I want to hear about your range, but first I just want to say to Wick Kane,
Oh, yes.
thank you so much. Thank you for saying we're talented, and thank you. I can't wait till you can see. I mean, you've seen her in action as Mrs. Claus. But you're gonna see these guys in action also, and like check out their Instagram because they're so great. Okay,
you.
so
We're like the
here's-
most solid baritones there is.
That's very
They're
true.
exactly
It's like
baritones.
truly baritones. I think tenor is pushing it and bass is definitely pushing
Leslie,
it.
can I ask
It's
something?
true.
Sure, ask something.
Yeah, you guys feel free to ask questions in there. We are answering all of these. Well, not all of them, but we're doing our best. They are going by pretty fast sometimes. But I like Community Band said perhaps Kim Jong-un has a secret passion for Princess Rap battles. Maybe he's the one guy watching them. That would be great. I hope he loves them.
Well, I hope he signs up for the Patreon.
Yeah. Speaking of the Patreon, so we're here celebrating that the next Princess Rap Battle, which involves all these beautiful people, is coming out by the end of November. So that will be live on the channel by the end of November. We're also celebrating that Dorothy versus Alice, which is the first half of this duology of Wonderland versus Oz, came out a year ago yesterday. So it's like the anniversary.
Aw.
But while I know it's so cute, right?
It's cute.
It's like amazing timing. But while this live stream is happening, if you join the Patreon, you're gonna get one of these. You can't even see it. Let's hold up the big one.
Oh yeah.
But you're gonna get this. You're gonna get the small one, but one person's gonna get the big one. I'm just gonna choose a random person. So this is exclusive art made just for patrons of the Queen versus, and then we're gonna sign these ones. Yeah, everything will be signed. So if you join the Patreon for as little as $1, you're gonna get these, and it's helping make these rap battles and all the other music that I make possible. And if you join at a higher level, like Ed did, we're gonna write. If you join at 30 plus, we're gonna write a rap couplet, and I'm gonna perform it. Or maybe these guys will. Oh, we got one. So exciting! If you join at 30 plus, and you'll also be getting a bunch of other stuff that you get at $30. And if you join at the $100 level, you're gonna get, in addition to the photos from set, you're gonna get one of these Painting the Roses Red actual giant roses from the set that was used in the video.
That's awesome.
Ashton, Mrs. Claus, I'm gonna selflessly self-promote here. It says Mrs. Claus looked beautiful in the video. Ashton, thank you. Thank you so much. It is a really good look for me as Mrs. Claus in 40 years. So I'll catch you that.
Something to look forward to.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that goes there. That's the beginning of the line. I was like,
Oh,
why
okay.
doesn't this rhyme? Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this, and if I mess it up the first time, I'm gonna do it until I do it right. So Ed was our first patron to either join or pop up to $30 level. So Steve has written a rap couplet. I'm gonna perform it, and then it's gonna get stuck up here for all to see, and then Ed will email it. We'll email the lyrics to you as well later. So if you join at the $30 level, we will do this for you as well. Okay. I'm really nervous.
Do it. No,
I'm so scared.
Here we go.
Okay.
With confidence.
The first $30 baller is my man Ed Powell. He's a first round knockout. Make him throw in the towel.
Yes.
Yes!
Do it.
The first $30 baller. Yes, Ed, you are the best. And you were totally first, so you're like extra special. But we're going to do that and send that to anybody who joins at the $30 level. You also get other cool stuff. You get the karaoke track, even if it's a song that we aren't releasing with a karaoke video. You get the original MP3. You get exclusive art at the $30 level. You get all sorts of cool things. Go to the Patreon.
I want all these things.
If you want to see. He's going to sign up right now. We're going to write a couplet about you. Okay. Kablam! Ed, right here. Right behind my head. Oh, no, I don't think it's going to stick. Oh, it might. Nope, just kidding. All right, we're going to hold on to it. Okay. Yeah, stick it to the couch. Okay. That won't work either. Amazing. Okay.
What else do you have from the set still? Did you have anything?
Everything.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff. So this is the King of Hearts' hat.
That's cool.
Which anyone is welcome to wear if they would like. This is not my actual Wicked Witch hat. We rented that hat because it was like really big and schmancy.
It was fancy and schmancy. It was intense.
That's not mine.
More guests.
Great. We might have another guest coming. You want to wear that? You know it's not your character? No. Put it down.
Like, no.
Oh, yeah.
I just got a compliment of how beautiful you were.
Ed says, yay. I'm glad you were still on, Ed, so you could see your special couplet, and we will be sending that to you as well. Thank you for popping up to $30.
What is everybody's favorite rap battle? Hannaful.
Okay.
Doghead.
So Steve and I talked about this earlier about how there are children and it's really hard to pick one, but you guys can have a favorite.
I mean, Hermione is really
Hermione
good.
is great.
Yeah,
Maybe.
really good. So,
like the one with Pocahontas in the background. What was that one?
Cinderella versus Belle.
Cinderella versus Belle.
Yeah. So that's Nikki as Pocahontas. First of all, stunningly beautiful.
Beautiful.
Cut her hair since then, but her hair in that video, that's all her real hair.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Wow.
And that video was so freaking much fun. So I'm glad you like it. Okay. All right. Steve's just answering things without even letting us answer them.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to help
Yes.
increase the engagement. They wanted to know what the shirt said.
Who dat? Oh, guys, we got another special guest. You're gonna love it. Yeah, we're gonna squish.
Oh,
wow.
Everybody's here.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Guys.
Good to see you, Burl.
It's Burl Mosley.
Hey, guys.
Let's see it.
Okay, let's intro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna re-intro everybody because people may just be joining us right now. So I'm gonna re-intro everybody. So, hi, I'm Whitney Avalon. You're on my channel, and you're probably here because of Princess Rap Battles, which is what we're celebrating. So all of these folks sitting here with me have been in at least one, Princess Rap Battle. Now, these two folks have been in more than one. We'll talk about that in a second.
Feels like a challenge.
So these.
Yeah.
But in England, that's a swear. So we got to turn it around.
Yeah, that was good. Well, I was gonna walk in and be like, "Surprise, motherfuckers!"
So Burl,
Brother Pepper.
So Burl, first of all, you may recognize him from all sorts of things, including Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Yes, he plays different Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. But the first Princess Rap Battle he was in was the number 7. We number them because that's how we keep track. But it's Freya versus Ravenna. It was the Huntsman Rap Battle. He was one of my huntsmen. And we were like, this guy's really great. So we invited him back for something that is not yet out. And then we invited him back.
Not yet out.
Well, or maybe never.
Ooh, I like those words.
But
I like those words.
something some of you know about. Yeah. Then we brought him back for Dorothy versus Alice, where he was the Tin Man. So he got airbrushed. We were talking earlier about how getting airbrushed is super weird. What was your experience getting airbrushed?
Oh, it was really crazy. The craziest part of it was after it was all done, then looking in the mirror and not recognizing who was looking back at me.
Totally.
I was just like, oh, they're doing all the same movements. I was like, what is this creature? That's crazy.
It's pretty, yeah. I genuinely, once I had the green and the nose on, I sent a photo to my dearest loved one, and that person went, who is that? Is that you? And they genuinely did not know that it was me.
Well, it's like, because you could put on a mask or something like that, and you're like, I know I'm wearing a mask, or, you know, I know I'm wearing a hat.
But it's still your
But it's
skin.
like, this is you.
Yeah. It's like having those crazy like Instagram filters, but they just don't go away.
Yeah, it is super. So that's Burl. He's amazing. We'll talk to him more. I'm going to reintroduce, this is Alyssa Preston.
Hi.
Who you will recognize as Mrs. Claus from the Poppins Claus Rap Battle. And now she is also, hold up that big poster, playing.
Ooh, I love big posters.
Yes, we've announced this on the Instagram, but she is playing Queen of Hearts in this upcoming rap battle that will be out by the end of November. Yes, officially, by the end of November, you will have this rap battle in your face.
Just in time for Thanksgiving to be thankful for.
You better
These
be
are my
thankful.
thoughts.
Also, bite-sized versions.
Yeah, so these are going to be signed, and they're going to every patron, or the first 500 patrons. So if you join the Patreon today, you're going to get one of those as well.
And you can pass them around the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
Amanda says, yay, Burl.
Oh, thanks, Amanda.
Hey, and Rookie Critic said, tell us about when you first made the channel. So I'll just answer that real quick. I think the channel was made a billion years ago, but I didn't really post anything to it. And then back in the day, because comedy music is my truest love, I was putting little comedy songs and little comedy sketches on there. But it wasn't until the first rap battle, which was September of 2014, that was Snow White versus Elsa, that I actually had enough subscribers that it was worth making more things, and that I had this audience, and I had all you guys. So it started as a place to put comedy music, and it's still a place to put comedy music.
Of course.
So there's the answer to that question. Ashton says Tin Man dropped that heat on the yellow brick stage. I will be honest, in the comments, because I see the comments. I see all your comments. Some of y'all are gross. Stop it. But or mean. Also, stop it. But like most of the comments are very positive, and I will say there are a lot of comments about how great the Tin Man is. So I'm thrilled.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. That's really nice.
He drops hard. Now, when we were recording the Tin Man, this guy, first of all, he nailed it on every take, and I think he nailed the first 2, and then we said, hey, can you just do it as a different rapper? And
DMX, Ludacris, we got several
so we did extra takes just because
because
he's so talented. We already had it, and we were like, could you just do it as DMX for no reason? And he did, and it's amazing. Also, we'll see if maybe we can find that and send it to the patrons so that the patrons can at least hear it.
I know I'm not on camera right now, but there is an alternate version in the behind the scenes videos. If anybody's seen those. The behind the scenes for Alice versus Dorothy features a version of Burl doing his
right.
His
So
verse.
you can if
Thank you, voice.
So that over there is the voice of Steve Gossett, who writes, produces, directs the battles with me, and edits them, and does the color correction, and is all the things. And he's right over there. It's fine.
You guys saw him earlier in the live.
You saw him earlier, and he'll be back. And then these guys are my Winky guards for this upcoming rap battle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You don't even know. He doesn't even know. He was in the Alice Dorothy Dorothy one, and he's disappeared since then. I haven't seen you.
And I don't think that we worked on the same day.
We didn't even work on the same day.
But you came in.
I came in for
photos.
fitness.
Yeah.
And I saw you guys because when you were saying the ice packs, I was like, oh, I remember
right.
the ice packs.
The fans, the
But we
ice
were
packs,
green.
everything.
But
So she
it
we were
was
in a
lovely.
guys.
Yeah. It was very hot. You missed it earlier, but it was very hot.
It was
on
very
set.
warm. Well,
we needed
Vito's,
all-
because it was very hot on his day, and he was in a tin can, and the lion almost passed out because he was
Right.
But I just want to say, hi to Catherine Picard because she's at work and she's going to have to hop off. So I want to say hi, Catherine. Thank you for watching. Yakira says, remember Expensive Taste? Yes, that was one of my very first videos that I made before I had many subscribers at all. I think I had like 500 subscribers. But I made a comedy song called Expensive Taste that I thought was funny.
It is hilarious.
Thank you. And I'm very proud of it.
The Good Place one, where you're Janet, is,
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my
right
God.
now, that's my most recent favorite.
Thank you.
I love all of them, but I'm obligated to.
Whoa!
Because I
What
adore
are you
her.
doing?
Because I adore her.
That's
why.
amazing.
That's why.
I adore her. There's crazy shit happening over there.
We're in previews.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah. So you can see that in the behind the scenes of Dorothy versus Alice. You can see Burl being extra.
Extra.
Read all about it.
Oh, we did it. We nailed it.
Guys, we've been
Love that so
rehearsing
much.
that for months. This isn't a live stream. This is all scripted.
Oh my god, too good.
Thank you for the brilliance of the Slytherin dance. Thank you. So yeah, so Molly Quinn, who plays Hermione in the Hermione Katniss rap battle, we were doing various reactions, and then Steve behind the camera directed her to do a Slytherin dance. And she just kind of did that magical little dance, and we had to put it in the video because it's so ridiculous. And I love that people have grabbed onto it as the Slytherin dance and as just something fun. So thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Okay, you don't have to say that, but I just think that's very cute.
Oh, yeah, best friends. Again, Molly, come back. Yeah, no, Molly is amazing. We would have her back anytime, but she's also like a star and very busy being a star. So that's always the challenge with these rap battles is getting somebody who's available and willing to come have a crazy time rapping. But we've had some real exciting guest stars.
But I have to say, I think it's a testament to you and Steve, because you guys were touching on it before, that when you do this with Whitney, and Steve, it is so pro and everything is handled. And that is, I mean, you're just taken care of.
Yeah,
and it's just
really great.
And it's how you want it to be, and yes, it's how it should be, but it's how it is.
And it's not how it is a lot of the time.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We're all actors in LA, which means that's mine, but you can have it. Can you get it water? Actually, can you grab a few? Also, you can just drink mine if you want. It's the smoke. I was saying everything's on fire in LA right now.
Yeah.
So do it. Yeah, it's fine. I have no diseases. Woo! So being an actor in LA.
Good. Thank you. You saved my life.
Being an actor in LA means that you do just sometimes slightly questionable, or they're just low budget and people don't have resources and it's hard. But we spend all of our time trying to make sure that people feel valued and that it's a professional environment, which is part of why they're so expensive, because we want to have good food and real sets and really have time in the recording studio and all that sort of stuff. Let's make some waters for other people.
Yeah, someone love that.
Yeah, let's get the boys some too. Because look, they got to maintain all this, all of this stuff. I have no muscles, guys.
Jason Sam, that's hilarious. Careful, she'll burn. Because you're the witch.
Someone understands how characters work.
Good job.
That's so good.
Depressed Optimist. First of all, I love your name.
It's a good name.
I feel like I'm kind of the opposite. I feel like I'm a pessimist or a cynic, but then I'm very bubbly. I'm like a bubbly pessimist, but he or she is a depressed optimist. But I love your name. Anyway, they're saying putting out rap battles so effortlessly. I appreciate that very much. It's definitely not effortless. We spend hundreds and hundreds of hours on every single video, especially the rap battles. But every video I make, I put hundreds of hours in. So I'm glad it looks effortless, but it's really not. It's not effortless.
There's a lot of effort involved.
But it's also a lot of fun.
It's effortful.
Yes. It is made of efforts.
Yes.
We are all made of efforts.
Yes.
How do you get? Okay, Ashley's not going to stop asking this until we answer.
Okay.
How do you get people to play the roles? So these were all folks that I knew one way or another, and who I was able to contact and put an offer directly and say, hey, here's what the project is, here's what the role is. Would you be willing to do this? Are you available for whatever?
And you say
this is?
yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, they said yes. Not everyone said yes, but actually
It would be
yes.
an honor.
So far,
You should say yes.
okay, good. And then for folks that we don't know, we will do an official offer through like the Hollywood system, you know. So we'll go to their manager or their agent, and my manager will kind of reach out and go, hey, here's what these battles are. Here's the track record. It's gonna be high quality. They're gonna be treated well. All the stuff we were just talking about. And so far, most people have said yes, which
And
is
they should also
really
say
cool. We have never had actual auditions, which was the second part of the question.
Meryl Streep auditioned.
Yeah, she auditioned, but
We went a different way.
yeah, she's great.
It was a salty.
She's
Wish
great.
her all the
but-
best.
Yeah, I'm
All
sure
the
she's
best.
gonna do fine.
You know,
but
she's gonna be okay.
Always
I
lands
think
on
she's
her
trying to be
Yeah.
now.
She's spunky. That's what I want.
She's got it.
A survivor.
Moxie.
Yeah, a survivor. She'll get there.
Yeah.
She'll get there.
Big brother.
good night, Archer. Thank you for watching.
Good night.
Good night, Archer.
Good night.
You already said good night, Archer.
Oh.
You're on it. All those. Would you please let him, Steve?
I said Steve says on all these. I
Right,
figured
but people are
Bernard.
gonna pop in later in the middle of the stream. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much for answering. You're welcome, Ashton. No problem. Whitney shot an awesome song at Comic-Con. That's true. So that I did not write or produce. So that was mostly the folks over at Nerdist. They wrote a song that was like a Beauty and the Beast parody about Comic-Con, and we filmed it pretty much without sleep for the whole 3 days of Comic-Con a few years ago. So you can look that up on the Nerdist channel. It's just Comic-Con the musical. But that was not, I did not produce that. I can't take any credit for anything except my singing voice and that I was there. You can see me doing it.
Except
That's
for
what
her
I
personal
did.
excellence.
Yes. Except for her joie de vivre.
Good idea.
Commitment to excellence.
Yeah, lots of, so we always get a lot of great in the comments and here character suggestions. Obviously, there's a bunch of Disney princesses we haven't done. People often suggest all the Marvel women, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn. Like, there's so many great
I feel like I've
characters in
seen Game
those.
of Thrones.
Wonder
A
Woman.
lot of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there
because
was Game of Thrones.
we did Daenerys back in the day, but that was many years before we kind of knew where her character was going. So a lot of people are like, you should do more Daenerys.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Shit, things
Go
happen.
crazy.
Things happen in Game of Thrones. You should watch
You
it.
ruined Christmas.
Thank you, Jozu. He is super in love with Princess Rap Battle. Want to say it out loud.
Aw.
Thank you. We appreciate that, and we hear you. And thank you. We're gonna keep trying to make them. We got one coming out by the end of this month. If you just joined us, I'm Whitney Avalon. I'm gonna introduce all these people too. But we make Princess Rap Battles, and one of them is coming out by the end of this very month.
Yes.
This month.
It is the Queen of Hearts versus the Wicked Witch of the West. This is Alyssa playing the Queen of Hearts.
Hi.
I'm Whitney. I'm playing this guy / gal. She's a witch. Like she could be non-binary. She could be anything she wants. Yeah.
Which witch?
Which witch?
How inclusive.
This witch. This poster is going to be signed and going to one of the patrons who joins by the end of today. So patreon.com/Whitney Avalon. Everyone will also get a cute 4x6 photo / postcard that
Fun
looks like
size.
that. That will be mailed to all the patrons, including the ones who are already there. And if you, thank you.
Why, thank you.
And if you join at the $30 level during this live stream, we're going to write a rap couplet for you like we did for Ed earlier. It will also be emailed to you, and one of us will perform it, and it includes your name. And if you join at the $100 level, you get that, plus all the stuff listed, plus grab that giant rose.
Whoa!
Big.
Painting the Rose is Red. We have a bunch of these that were used in this rap battle that no one has seen yet. And some of them are red, some of them are white, some of them are half and half because they got stopped in the middle of Painting the Rose is Red. Really cool.
True story.
And we're gonna tie a ribbon to this, write your name on it, and you will get this along with a bunch of photos at the $100 level. So, bunch of cool stuff. But really, we're just here to celebrate and answer your questions because Princess Rap Battles! Brr, 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 brr.
It smells like success.
Oh.
Whitney, there's a hi you want to say hi to.
Oh yeah? Who dat? Where?
The most
Sinead?
recent.
Sinead! Hi, Sinead!
Hi, Sinead.
So Sinead is here saying
Hi,
hi.
Sinead.
Sinead is part of a YouTube channel that if you don't already know, and I know a lot of you do, but I'm going to recommend it. It's called Shipwrecked Comedy. And their biggest series, or longest series, I guess, was called Edgar Allan Poe's Murder Mystery Dinner Party. And I do appear in that. So you should check that out. They do historical literary comedy, and it is so funny and so clever. They've done a lot of great stuff since then as well. So check out Shipwrecked Comedy. And hi, Sinead. Yeah.
Can we all say it together?
What?
Hi, Sinead.
That
Hi, Sinead. That's lovely.
We really yelled that.
Reese, have a great night. Thank you. I love that I inspire you to sing. You should absolutely be singing, and I'm really glad that you're sharing your voice, even if it's just with your stuffed animals or your family or your friends. Definitely keep singing.
Can they tweet you videos of
them singing? Yeah, of course. Anybody can tweet me anything.
I like reading the Twitter comments and stuff like that, just even on all the announcements. So I'd love to see some singing videos in there too.
Yeah, we're all. I assume we are all on Instagram and Twitter, right?
Yep.
I am, and Facebook, but nobody's on. Is anybody on Facebook? I don't know. I have a page, but no one uses it. Right?
Exactly.
Instagram's where to find me.
Great. Everybody shout out there. Shout out your Instagram.
Instagram is Burl BURL Mosley. Good luck.
But don't say good luck because that's
No. I'll say it. So it's at Bro Mosley.
It's just Bro Mosley.
That's it. Bro Mosley.
Mine is Alyssa M. Preston. That's it. Instagram.
Mine is Dotan, Dotan, Ryder, Ryder.
And mine is Aidan, Aidan, Ryder, Ryder.
And then they have a collective one.
Yes, Aidan and Dotan.
I'm sorry, but that was
darling. Steve, who's over there,
available for all double
possibly is the Steve Gossett. Gossett. He's the Steve Gossett. And I'm Whitney Avalon. We also have a Princess Rap Battle Instagram that I occasionally update, but if you want to see what's happening more actively, it's the main Instagram is mine, and then Patreon tells you all the secrets about what's happening. So just saying, if you have $1, you could go over there. Bye, Ashton.
Bye, Ashton.
Bye.
Has anybody watched Stranger Things? Hermia would like to know.
Yes.
I watched the first season.
I watched the first
I've
season.
seen all.
We're prepared to make a Stranger Things rap battle.
Ooh.
I mean, we're prepared to make a lot of rap battles.
The kid versus the creature?
I would want to be Barb.
Are you coming
That's
back
like
to the
my
creature?
number
Barb.
one
Don't tell
character.
me he'll be Barb.
My water. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Honestly, I love Barb. I do.
She doesn't get that far,
Barb.
just so you know.
Hi, Barb.
I'm aware, but she lives on in my
In our
heart.
hearts.
Don't spoil it. No spoilers. In our quick
Nice.
nice.
Good one.
Nice.
Really good. Really good.
I also want to welcome Amanda, who joined the Patreon. Thank you, Amanda. And Alexis, who just joined the Patreon. Yay! Thank you. We very much appreciate it. And you will be getting the bonus stuff that we just talked about. Nice work. Okay. Let's see. What Hogwarts house are you? Okay, we talked about this a little earlier. He's Laughter House, apparently. So I'm very, very Ravenclaw with a soupçon of Slytherin. I definitely have some, I am 100% ambitious all the time, but it's all very intellectual, I would say. So that's me.
Well, they had determined.
I think she's got a lot of Hufflepuff.
I would agree.
But
also some Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Also the bravery.
Yeah. I see you as a leader, and you know.
You're so nice. He's so nice. It's because he's 9 minutes.
It's true. That is. I'm nice too. Okay. I'm nice too.
I'm teasing. He's. Anyway, what about you? Save me.
Gryffindor.
okay.
Oh.
I buy that.
I'll go Gryffindor for sure.
I would go Slytherin, leaning into Gryffindor because I'm sarcastic and
a little sneaky.
Also, I have a question for all of you.
Okay.
Which character of Harry Potter do you find most affinity with?
That's a really good question.
Because that's where I never really thought about a house. I thought about characters, but not so much.
Well, what's
the
yours?
house.
Buckbeak!
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Well, I don't know her, the Maggie Smith one.
Oh my God, McGonagall.
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 Of course, she's great.
She's the best.
Yeah, there's just something about her so just like, oh, Mr. Potter. I love it. I think it's amazing.
Mr. Potter.
Ooh.
Our new celebrity.
Wow.
Yes, Snape action.
Completely.
That was a very solid Snape.
Are you sure you don't want to do Slytherin?
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Wait, no, it's Leviosa,
Leviosa.
not Leviosa.
Yeah.
That's my best Hermione. That's what I got.
Amazing.
I love the shirt that says mimosa, not mimosa.
Mayor Drunkard. That's
I
perfect.
do like the Helen Bonham Carter character though.
Oh,
Bellatrix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Woo, crazy
we get a lot of
stuff.
requests for her to rap battle. I would love for her to rap battle. As we're saying, like these rap battles are so huge and take so much time. We can only make them sometimes, but we want to make more. So there's that.
Did you choose your character?
Oh, it's hard. I don't know. I'll just go with Malfoy just because I like Malfoy.
Oh my God.
I know that he's like really evil, but I
you
I
love
like
to hate
him.
him.
And you like
Why not?
Exactly.
Malfoy's good. There was like the head of the Quidditch team's last name was Quinn or something like that, and my sister calls me Aiden Quinn, and then that went into a whole thing. So now I'm Quinn, so I'll go with that guy.
Cool.
Okay.
Obscure.
Quidditch captain.
Yeah, I don't even remember that group.
He was probably attractive, and Aidon's like, oh, I guess.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm single.
I don't judge that criteria. I don't judge that criteria at all.
Thank you, Venomous. Let's all say thank you, Venomous. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Venomous.
That's very sweet. That was good. It says we're 100 out of 100.
That was easy.
Because
say
you know,
things together.
I assume that's what that little
Yes.
thing means. Amazing.
I think Whitney would be a badass Bellatrix. I agree.
Thank you.
yeah.
I
I can
would
see
listen.
it.
I would love to. Obviously, I love doing British characters because I've done a whole bunch of them. There's many accents I can't do, but that one I'm pretty solid on. You are. Somebody says we're beautiful. I assume you mean everyone here because everyone here is freaking stunning. Look at these. Look at these people. Look at this face. Look at this. Look at these arms on these guys.
Yeah, you know.
You're not just arms. You're not just hunks of meat, but your faces are very great.
We came in workout clothes.
But
We're
I
asking for it.
mean,
I can't stand it. I do. I bite her cheek every time I see her. 'Cause I couldn't do it on
No,
camera.
you pinch it. You don't. I don't. I do.
I mean,
That would
just
be
like-
weird. She's not a vampire, to be clear, as far as I know.
Well.
As far as you.
There's a reason I keep on spinning.
Two people said at the exact same time, how do you choose the characters? So we were talking about this a little bit earlier. The very first one, I thought it was only going to be one episode. I didn't think it was going to be series. And I was like, this is a thing between princesses. So it's called Princess Rap Battle. And I did the oldest Disney princess versus the newest one at the time. And that was how we chose the characters. From there on out, we see all of your suggestions, all of your comments and all that stuff. And then we also just figure out like, who do I want to play? Who do we think is really interesting? Who haven't we ever seen like a rap kind of take on? Who do we think would be really powerful or would be an interesting matchup? So it's all of that. You have any thoughts on that, Steve? Lean in.
All right.
Right? Look at this guy. It's Steve Gossett.
Oh!
He was off camera and you didn't even know.
Wow.
Maybe you did.
Sure. One
You
of the things that nobody gets to see that was actually pretty fun is we took all the characters that we liked or ones that had been suggested and we put them on index cards over an entire giant table. We started matching up all the different pairings that we thought would be really good.
Yeah.
And like, for example, people would like to, like, one of the matchups that was on there but we haven't had the time to do or the sponsorship to do would be something like Bellatrix versus Wednesday Addams type thing.
Oh, we would love to do that.
Or like
great.
the Lady Macbeth versus Lady Elaine from
Mr. Rogers.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, we've come up with so many matchups, and as we said, like
That would be a fun video within itself. Just like all over the floor and like rapping all these
matchmaking
characters.
process.
Like
And
the
they all like
matchmaking
come to
process.
life from the little
You remember
index
all the cards?
Listen.
Like, guys, I'm getting creative.
We're
So-
gonna need more
I'm
sponsors.
just thinking.
yeah, where it's like, I'm
Yeah.
stressed.
So that's why we're asking for people to join the Patreon because these are all expensive, and that's why we're always looking for sponsors because the rap battles are even more expensive than that. But it's all good. We'll be making more things. How do you start composing the music for a video? This is a great question. So for my music videos, I'm usually working with a composer, and either we're creating the song from scratch, or if I'm doing like a crossover or a parody, we're taking an existing song, we're changing the key, we're changing the BPM, we're changing the style, and we're figuring all that out together. For the rap battles, we're working also with an original composer, and we've had a bunch of amazing ones. You can check the credits on all the videos or on IMDb, and we like that's all from scratch. So when people go like, "Oh, what's this beat from?" It's from this rap battle. We custom make every moment of the beats and the music for every one of these. So check the credits to see all the amazing composers that we've worked with. Most recently for songs, I'm working with Ryan O'Connell, and for the rap battles, these two have been made by an artist named Dirty Hollywood. That's his name, is Dirty Hollywood.
Nice.
And he's so great and deals with the fact that Steve and I have a million little things we want to change and make perfect for you guys. So that's how we do the music.
Yakira.
Yeah, what's up?
Gotta go to sleep, but thanks for stalking us on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll see you on Instagram, Akira.
Love it.
Oh, she asked if Steve has it.
His is the Steve Gossett.
Yeah.
He's one of the 2 accounts that the Princess Rap Battle one follows, so you can find him that way as well. Okay, great. Steve has answered that question. Flo from the insurance commercials. Yeah, I do look a lot like Steph. Her name is Stephanie Courtney. She's an improv actor out here, but obviously she's now had, 15 years as
Amazing run.
many years as that's like the dream, is a campaign where you play a character for that long. That's pretty
I
incredible.
did a few of them.
Yeah, it's its own cottage industry, you know?
I did a few of them. It was great.
Yeah.
Good time.
That's cool.
Okay. All right. Have we seen Adult? I have seen Adult Wednesday Addams. Yeah. Actually, the role that I played in Poe Party that I talked about earlier was originally going to be played by, and I'm forgetting her name because thank you, Melissa Hunter. But she got a job writing on a TV show in New York at the same time, which is wonderful because she's an amazing writer, obviously, in addition to being a very funny actor. So I ended up playing Mary Shelley because she ended up doing that. So it all kind of worked out beautifully. And she's been doing so much great stuff. So yeah, Melissa Hunter's awesome. What else? Okay, bye, Kira. You're completely amazing. We love everything. Aw, thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay. Who is everybody's favorite Disney princess?
That's so good.
I've said before, mine is Belle, in part because brown hair, brown eyes have always had my nose in a book. So like, she just always made the most sense to me, and I identify with her the most. But there's a lot of really good choices, and there's like new ones. So what does everybody think?
I don't know. I kind of I gave my answer a little bit earlier, but it's Pocahontas because I feel like it's like kind of, she doesn't get enough attention. Pocahontas is amazing, and I feel like the whole film as a whole is like a musical with the old dance numbers and everything. I don't know. It's just amazing. I love the story, and I love it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Mulan! All my answers are going to explode out.
Okay, all right,
Just
conviction.
Yeah, so I'll let you guys know.
Well, how do you feel with the new one? Mulan is not going to be
a musical.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, God.
I
don't know.
Simple, he's fine with it.
I love the original and I love the music. I kind of like that because a lot of these remakes have sort of been very, very similar.
Right.
So I kind of like that they're maybe, hopefully, I don't know, honoring like the original story maybe a little more and making it a little more serious. I'm looking forward to it. I know Jimmy Wong, who's one of the leads. Like he just like through the audition process is Ling Ling.
Wow.
In the new Mulan that's coming out next year. So I'm gonna definitely see it. I mean, what who are we kidding? I see everything Disney makes.
Oh, I'm excited.
Look at me.
I think it's a good opportunity to bring some honors to us all.
Lyric reference. Did it. Solved it.
Let's get down.
Any other Disney princesses you guys love?
I always gravitate toward the villain. So it's not really
cool.
So who's your favorite? Let's do favorite villains in a second then.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh.
That's good. I mean, I don't know if Nala counts as a princess, but Nala's my favorite.
Yeah. That's great.
I've always loved Nala, and I also think she's like the sexiest of all of them. I'm like, okay, cool.
I like that.
Beauty and
I don't know
the
where we're
Beast.
going with that, but that's fine.
Nothing wrong
Great.
with that.
Okay, well then let's talk about villains then, because somebody actually mentioned, am I going to do another Disney song with Peter Hollins? So Peter Hollins and I did a villains medley where we did like a lot of the villain songs. I don't know if we'll work together again, but I'm very proud of that video. But that included most of the villains that have songs, at least the bigger ones. Like we didn't do the guy from who's the like rat guy from the thing.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, there's like obscure villains that we did not do. But we did all the main ones. We did like Ursula, Mother Gothel, Scar, Dr. Facilier, Gaston and LeFou, Jafar, and we did one more. Remind me, guys. I don't know. Maleficent doesn't have a song, so like we didn't do her, but I've already done her a song for her. So it can be an obscure one, but like amongst the villains, who's your favorite?
Ursula.
Yeah.
Ursula.
It's really hard to beat Ursula.
She's so good, and she's so misunderstood.
She was honest with Ariel. She gave her a contract. Yeah. Ariel shouldn't have signed it.
True.
She really should have had her people look at it.
To be fair, she's 16, so it's probably not legally binding for a minor to sign a contract. But
she held up her bargain.
If she was emancipated, which she wanted to be,
you know what?
Oh, I know who my favorite Disney villain is.
No.
Thanos.
There you go. Yeah, I guess you include all of Star Wars and all of Marvel now.
True.
That's true.
So, Darth Vader or whatever could be your favorite villain.
Well, then Princess Leia is my favorite.
There you go.
And that is absolutely my favorite. It's so true. I can't stand it. It is. It's true.
Nailed it on a technicality.
There you go.
Turning it around.
Hey, I want to shout out MLCMD. They joined the Patreon. Welcome. Thank you.
Welcome.
That's amazing. And it's their birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
It just came out.
Let's do it. Go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear MLCMD. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, MLC, and happy birthday. And that also applies to anybody else. If it's your birthday today, you get just cut out the bit where we said MLC and put your name in, and we love you as well. But I'm so glad you're here on your birthday or on your very merry unbirthday. Either way.
Either way, thanks for celebrating with us.
Yeah.
The villain from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes, clandestine wonders.
Yes.
Wonderful.
He is maybe the creepiest villain, I think.
Very creepy.
Whatever his name is.
No, I know it. It's not.
It's
because-
Frollo.
Frollo.
F-R-O-L-L.
Yes.
Frollo.
Yeah.
Frollo.
The one from Princess and the Frog is also really creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Very
creepy.
Yeah, Dr. Facilier, yeah.
Dr. Fascaria.
Well, somebody else asked what our favorite books are. I thought that was a great question.
Sure.
Ooh.
That's a great question, just in general.
Hannaful, that birthday was also for you since your birthday is tomorrow. We got you.
Oh.
Yeah, so, okay, books. Favorite books of all time or just something you've read recently?
All time.
All time is really hard.
The Color Purple.
Great.
Mine's The Giving Tree.
You're just like,
That's
whoa.
definitely my favorite
The
book.
Giving
Aw,
Tree.
The
That's
Giving
so
Tree.
cute. That is the best book for sure.
And Everybody Poops. That one too is really good.
A classic.
Classic.
It's a classic.
Although I heard that they're supposed to redo it because there's no female that is shown pooping in that book. Just to get political.
Well, good, yeah, may as well be inclusive. If it's everybody, it's
So
everybody.
they gotta redo it.
Let's see. My probably top favorite books of all time are Christopher Moore. Everything he's written is great, but like his book Lamb, The Gospel According to Christ's Best Friend Biff, is very funny and crazy. And pretty much everything Neil Gaiman has ever written blows my mind. I'm sure he's one of the most popular living authors, but I especially love American Gods. I haven't watched the show because somehow I'm able when I'm reading a book to not get too freaked out by violence, but when I'm watching it on television or movies, my body just like freaks out. So read the book if you're like me and don't want to see the really dark stuff, but like it as a metaphor, because that's kind of how I see the book. Yeah. Any other books people want to recommend? I recently read Jasper Ford's Early Riser, which is his most recent book. He did the Thursday Next series, which is where there's like kind of a behind the scenes to classic books, and like there's like stuff going on like behind Jane Eyre and stuff like that. It's fascinating. This is just a standalone book called Early Riser that's more sci-fi that was really interesting.
Well, I've been thinking about my favorite book, but I don't want to say it because I want to option it. So I don't want anyone
Oh, right,
to
yeah.
find it.
Okay, no, you're right. Don't tell anyone.
I don't want anyone
Never
to find
happened.
it because it's an older book.
Don't
Okay, never mind.
Anybody else?
It would be
Any
great
books
though.
to recommend?
Both of Mindy Kaling's books are great.
Yeah.
Great.
Mindy Kaling's are great.
Amazing.
Amy Poehler's
Amy
book,
Poehler's
yes
great.
please.
Oh,
Bossy
Bossy
Pants.
Pants.
Tina
Bossy
Fey is
Pants.
great. Go.
Yeah. No. I was just thinking about Unspeakable Kimmy Schmidt, which is not a book. Obviously, it's a TV show, but she's
Unbreakable,
amazing.
yeah.
Just Unbreakable. Thank you.
Love Unbreakable.
I just thought of it. I was like, oh my god, I love her so much. I feel the love.
Can I ask a question? I have a question.
Yes.
So it's just like Halloween, right? So
It's
I
just
feel
Halloween.
like, you must be really into Halloween and costumes and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Like, is there a favorite costume that you ever wore, like, for a full day as opposed to just, like, for the video?
I mean, I do wear them for at
Well,
least a
for a
full
full
day.
day, for
the
sure.
video.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah, but like
a favorite
going
Halloween
out on
costume.
town,
Not
yeah.
for the
Or it could
video.
be like a costume party that you went to. Who knows?
I think the time that we won Halloween was Steve and I went as old Hollywood movie stars, and we painted ourselves with makeup so we were grayscale. And
Oh
we
my
wore.
God, that's awesome.
Brilliant.
If you go to where can you see it? If you go to whitneyavalon.com/grayscale.html or maybe just /grayscale, I don't know. It's also on my Instagram somewhere, but like it's a color photo, but
Oh,
we
I'm gonna
look
look for it.
completely
That's
brilliant.
grayscale,
awesome.
and it's one of those things where you don't have to speak English, you don't have to know any characters. We could walk into a room and everyone would just go like jaw drop.
Yeah.
And then we posted it on Reddit, and
Yeah.
well, did you have to type just /grayscale or?
I just type in grayscale Halloween and it shows
Oh, and it
up.
came
I
up.
can
So-
send it over to Chris. Maybe
These are genuine jaw drop reactions.
That's epic.
Yeah, that's a color photo on the left. And if you go to that site, it does also give a how-to if you want to go grayscale for Halloween or just for a party. But yeah, the cool thing about that was it was just like it transcended language. We posted it on Reddit. It got to the top of Reddit. It was like there was news articles about it. And I was like, we weren't the first people to do that.
You just did it
But
Really well.
it was very fun. It was very fun.
Wow.
Anybody else?
That's cool.
Flawless victory.
Well, this year I did
love
stay
this
in
guy.
costume all day. Or yeah, I wasn't in costume all day, and I went as an old-timey entrepreneur.
And she looked great. Check out her Instagram, Alyssa M. Preston. She looks, I mean, she looks great in any era, but like you put this woman in a corset.
I was meant to own a house. We'll just put it that way, with people in it that enjoy themselves.
And people call you Madam, perhaps?
People happen to call me Madam.
So you got Mrs. Claus. I mean, you're really just
Queen of Hearts. I mean,
She does every
she is
spectrum.
in charge at all times.
Yes, I am earning. I am an earner.
So my assistant Caroline, you can
gifter,
see
if you
she
will.
just posted a link to one of the grayscale photos. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Boom.
That is lovely.
That's how you do it.
We keep being asked what our zodiac signs are.
Okay, unicorn. First of all, you need to watch my video that is called "You're Not Fooling Anyone" because there is a whole bit in there about how anybody who thinks astrology is science is out of there. But we can tell you our zodiac signs, I guess. You don't know. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But you guys can.
I love talking to this.
I mean, every time I read, it though, it just speaks to me. I'm like,
But it speaks to everyone. Okay, so they are probably the same signs as they were born nine minutes apart.
It's a pretty
But it would be really funny if they were different signs somehow.
Anything's possible.
Like, if one of you had been born at like right before midnight on whatever day it switches over,
Like
then
one
I
of us
guess
could
you
cut
could-
on the
Does it
cusp
work?
or something.
Yeah.
Like
But-
there are those millennium babies that were like 2000, 1999, midnight, different millennium. Anyway, we're Leos.
They are Leos.
And every time I read it, I'm like, that speaks to me. Today, this
Okay.
year, this
I
month.
can see that.
Bye, Dale.
Wonderful.
Anyone else want to say their signs?
I'm a spider.
Awesome.
Spidey sign.
Well, this was my Halloween costume,
Oh.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
It's on my
dude, it was
Instagram
so
if you wanna go
cute.
check it. Oh, thank you.
You guys looked
Thank you.
adorable.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man,
And
yeah,
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, it was great.
Guys, it's really good if you go Bro Mosley on Instagram.
But yeah, no zodiac sign. I just don't have one.
Yeah, me neither. It's a real shame.
They were never given one.
Yeah, we just never.
Go figure.
Julian's asking like very deep, serious questions. Julian, I hope you're okay. If you're not, in all seriousness, please definitely wherever you are in the world, there are people who want to talk to you and want to hear from you. If you're having a rough time, talk to your trusted loved ones, or there are like hotlines wherever you are. Truly, if you're just like making general conversation, yeah, the world is crazy and things sometimes suck, and that is absolutely a fact. And the way I usually deal with it is trying to make funny music that makes as many people laugh as possible. Everybody deals with it in a different way, but definitely make sure you've got your circle of people around you. I've got all these great folks to talk to, and things will change because that's the only constant, and things will probably get better. Yeah. For sure. Hannah loves this channel. Hannah, I love that you're still here, and I love that your name is Hannaful, and it's your birthday tomorrow. I mean, you're really killing it. You're really killing it.
Hannah's killing it.
Yeah.
And I'm a Gemini, but.
Agent Thomas said, "Is that Burl Mosley?" Guys, this is Burl Mosley.
It's me.
Let me do a reset where I introduce everybody again and probably mispronounce your names because I'm the worst. I'm Whitney Avalon. Over there where you can't see him is Steve Gossett. We make Princess Rap Battles, and I also make a bunch of other comedy music on this channel, which is probably why you're here. We have announced that the next Princess Rap Battle, which is, hold up a poster.
Boom!
Oh my gosh! Boom! Kablam! Wicked Witch of the West versus Queen of Hearts. That it will be out by the end of this month, so you haven't missed it. It's not coming during this live stream. It'll be out by the end of the month with Alyssa Preston, who previously played Mrs. Claus, as the Queen of Hearts. I am the Wicked Witch of the West. Now we are
And
also
they're sitting in the right position.
I know we're even sitting.
Well
We're facing each other.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Oh,
Let's
screenshot that. That's great.
It's really serious.
It's so hard to be mean to you. It's so deeply satisfying, but it's so hard to be mean.
It's hard to be green too.
It is hard to be green. So all three of us are green in this rap battle. I'm the Wicked Witch. These are my Winky guards. Aiden and Dotan. I fucked it up.
Adon, Dotan.
See?
Yeah.
Aiden, Dotan. It's all ons, and I always want to go Aiden because I'm a dumb American.
I go with Aiden when people say Aiden. I like it. So all
Aiden and
Aidens.
Dotan ride on.
Dotan.
They play my Winky guards. They're amazing. They're also great singers in their own right, and clearly beautiful people. Bro Mosley, as some of you know, from all sorts of things, including 2 of the Princess Rap battles that you guys have already seen. He's the Tin Man in Dorothy vs. Alice, which we're also celebrating today because it came out a year and a day ago. Came out a year ago yesterday.
Nice.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like we're celebrating anniversary of
It's a good time.
the giant rap battle we made. And then at the same time, in February 2018, when we were filming that, we also filmed this rap battle, The Wicked Witch versus the Queen of Hearts, and that's coming out sometime in the next 21 days. How many days are in this month?
30 days past September, April, June, and November. So 30.
30.
In the next
20
20 days.
20 days.
No more than 20 days.
Yeah.
I made it happen.
Yes, everything with Celine is so excited about this. And hi, Alex. Hi from Mexicali.
Happy birthday.
Belisha, if you were here like 20 minutes ago, we sang happy birthday to somebody. So that is also for you because it's your birthday. So
happy
you
birthday.
can go back to this
And for
live
Dale.
stream afterwards. And for anybody whose birthday it is, we sang happy birthday earlier
happy
just for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you just pop your name
We
in
found
there,
it.
and
We
it's
found it.
totally for you. This beautiful poster that Brill is currently holding up, this is going to go to one random patron, including the ones that are there now, or if you join today, and every patron is going to get one of these little 4x6s, like the postcard. We're going to sign these. They're going to go. This is physically going to be mailed to you if you join the Patreon today for as little as $1. So you could do that and help us make more things. If you join at a higher level, if you join at $30 or above, you get a bunch of cool stuff. Also, we will write a rap lyric containing your name. That's why we got a few extras during this stream. And if you join at the $100 or above, not only do you get photos mailed to you from set and stuff signed from me, but look at this giant rose. You will get one of these giant roses that is in this rap battle. This is from the Queen of Hearts' garden where they were painting the roses red. So some of them are red, some of them are white, some of them are half and half. And we will tie a beautiful ribbon to this, write your name on it, and you will physically get one of these at the $100 plus level. So I think that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I really like it.
Like we were saying, we want all of those things.
I know. Well, listen, if there aren't enough patrons, you guys might just get one. That's what I'm saying.
I've got to sign off.
Okay, thank you so much for being here.
Before he leaves, do you want to do a review of the rap battle he's in?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
do you have, we could watch that rap battle all together and then talk about it? But if you
Yeah.
have to go, then you can just go.
Yeah, no, you want to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got it queued up. This may take us just a second. Get
Okay.
it right. But you guys will be able to watch it, listen, react, etc. We're gonna do a little picture-in-picture, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
So we're gonna try to watch the rap battle with you guys. This is Dorothy versus Alice from last year.
Oh,
that
wow.
He's in and I'm in.
Okay.
And we're all gonna watch it together. You guys can be commenting. We're gonna talk through it and talk over it. I guess are we talking over it? I don't know. Or we'll just talk at the end.
We can do what they would do.
Oh,
Like they
picture in
watch it.
picture?
Okay, I think we're gonna be able to do picture in
I think
picture.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah, you just let me know. We'll hit play at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, well, or I can just bring up this live stream. but
No,
keep-
you'll be on the line. So you need to bring up the actual thing, and you guys are 3, 2, 1, click.
Just tell me when you hit play, time it down.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Oh, this is a good idea.
This is cool.
So it's gonna come up on the screen, so you guys aren't gonna
Oh,
have
wow, I haven't seen
to.
this
Should
in
I
a
have the
minute.
sound on or off?
Keep it a little bit lower, just enough so you
But I
can
do
hear
wanna
it, but
hear
not as loud.
Okay, right now I think it's
I think it's
really low. So, guys, I think if this works, you guys are gonna see on screen the rap battle that Brill and I and all these other folks are in, and we're gonna all watch it together, and then we're all gonna talk about it. Okay,
man,
let's see. We'll see if this works. Who knows? Including the sponsorship at the beginning. Great, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I like it.
It was sponsored. All right, so I'm ready to hit play. I think whenever you tell me to.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Queue up the whole thing.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you might get
You might get a commercial.
So
Oh
yeah, just like.
no, I don't think I will.
Alright.
I think it. Let's see.
What?
Let me just hit. I'll play and then stop hitting play. Yeah. Okay, it's ready.
Blow it
Tell
up.
me when you want to play.
I'll watch the chat. You blow that up as big as you guys need.
Okay, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, play.
A portion of this video is sponsored by Pop Sockets.
Yarn! Look at you! Like, Emily Kinney being amazing.
Dorothy! Versus Alice! Let the rap battle begin!
When you look into the mirror, I'm sure you're distressed. Your book borrowed my look, you're even wearing
True.
boots. I've been rocking this game since before you were born. This corny copy's lost because she ain't in Kansas anymore. I'm surprised your garbage squad hasn't fallen apart. Yellow-bellied, empty-headed, that's caterpillars and a madman in might can put you on blast. I gotta ask, who are you?
Damn.
Came for us.
I'm Dorothy Gale, and you're on my street. Not a good witch, I'm a bad bitch. Ruby kicks
I still got those shoes.
and nobody can stand them. You're that annoying girl shouting, LOL, I'm so random. I got sense and sensibility like my girl Jane Austen. Frontin' your cheap party like they did back in Boston. Word to your moms, I'm dropping L. Frank. Mars than Wonka, more composed than Brahms. Better say your
nightmares.
nightmares. Keep dreaming, you'll be screaming lions, tigers, and bears.
Joey Richter.
From the palm of hand. A beginning, middle, end that even kids can understand. In your sadness you wallow, talking rabbits you follow. Put a bottle near your mouth, you're not thinking you swallow. I didn't make the mold, but I'm the one who broke it. I'm the better heroine, stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
No place like home, you're from a podunk prairie. Ease on down the road, cause shit is gonna get scary. What's your battle plan? I don't think you understand. A coward Dalton bag of bolts gets up to Don't make me light up.
And they're all musical theater performers, the three
Together
Bonners.
shaman that stinks like Bandersnatch. You're washed up and washed out, you're fading and thus. Click your heels together, baby, and bugger off to Kansas.
Joey Richter, y'all. Joey
I don't
Richter.
even gotta thinking I got moves like Jagger. I'm outstanding in my field while you have mental lapses. Teaching crows how to murder with my lack of synapses. Noggin stuffed with knowledge, stitching rhymes so raw, throwing shade at us. Hey, that's the last straw. Let's have a heart-to-heart. You tart-stealing tart. Alice, you're so stupid you make me look
I'm gonna
smart.
shift in from like some company in the middle of the country.
Here we go.
Get ready.
Give me that oil can so I can get loose. I'm relaxing while I'm axing through your crew like a spruce. I'm a 10 out of 10, the heavy metal player hater. I'm heartless and relentless like the fucking Terminator.
Yes.
Got more joints than Snoop, sipping mock turtle soup. Hell, I'm just blowing off steam like a chimney.
Oh my God, yeah.
Shit, cause I'm bulletproof. Throw your hands in the air and raise this hot tin roof.
Here's Mark Tyke.
I'll tear 'em limb from limb, smack a hat out the whack, Jamaica snack a twiddle them. You fellas are all yellow, you ain't got what I got. With a paw behind my back, I'll tie you all up in a knot. Outrageous and courageous, that's kind of my thing. Bow down to the crown, it's good to be the king. Scurry home with your friends, Miss Little Bo Peep. A lion doesn't pay attention to the opinions of sheep.
It's a burn.
Oh, wagging a tail! You wanna step to this duo? Cause we're ready to battle. D and Dumber down the freaking speck of ass. Make it bleed on your knees to the double trouble MCs. And if you don't like it, you can tweedle D's. These telltale twins are stopping, dropping, and rocking you. Chopping and mocking, sticker snack, jabber walking. Talk smack in our world, it's off with your head. We go hard, pull your card and paint your chest
It's
red.
Reggie and Jason. They're amazing. And here comes Ryan McCartan.
Oh my god, so good.
The magical Mad Hatter.
Wow.
Ready to kick your butt.
Today is my birthday, and it's not cause I hate ya. Serving dishes and dissing ya, cause I'm nutty by nature. My writing desk riddle, can you tackle it quick? It makes no sense to rap against a raving lunatic. She'd be a tea party crasher. This bastard haberdasher came to trash and slash and bash and put her pussy up to pasture. Like the Riddle and Dillinger, top billing and shillings. This millin is killing. I keep my mug mean, I keep my cups clean. I'm the baddest, maddest hatter that the world has ever seen. Look at your face, you're so troubled, my dear. Of course our raps make you angry, we're all mad here.
Your sloppy story structure simply can't be excused. Just like the audience, you spent your whole movie confused. Our adventure had a point. We found the man behind the curtain. I would ruin your whole world, but that's been done by time. I'm slamming other damsels while I'm spitting so speedily. Running rampant on these cowards that are dumber than Tweedledee. We're ferocious, fierce, and feisty. You're a sleepy little mouse. Watch me smash and flatten bitches when I bring down the house.
What you got?
Oh, my story's nonsense? Yeah, whatever, witch please. You've got funky flying monkeys and apple throwing trees. His home wrecker in checkers hits her head, then it stops. Suddenly a bunch of grunts start singing all about lollipops. You're as stupid as the scarecrow with only half of his charm. This fool forgot these are the dudes that freaking lived on her farm. You're stressing cause you're messing with a verbal giant, sweetie. You wanna pick on someone my size? Eat me.
Oh! And then, of course,
teaser.
the Wicked Witch says she'll show them a rap battle.
Cool.
And she will be, by the end of this month, guys, the Wicked Witch will be doing her rap battle.
Oh my god, you guys could not even imagine. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, Brill obviously is incredible. Honestly,
thanks,
everyone in that, like that cast from top to bottom is absurdly great. I think, does everybody have a favorite line? My favorite, I mean, I'm biased because Steve and I wrote all these lyrics, but I think "Word to Your Moms, I'm dropping L. Frank bombs."
That's funny.
Is one of my favorite. It's not a big diss, obviously, but it just it tickles me.
Explain to the audience; they don't know.
Well, some of them might know. L. Frank Baum wrote the original The Wizard of Oz, B-A-U-M, L. Frank Baum. And so, and if you're dropping a bomb on somebody, you're kicking their butt. So I'm dropping L. Frank bombs.
Yeah.
And then I think Word to Your Moms was Marky Mark, right? Or Ice?
Gilmore Girl level.
Oh, all right. Well, Word to Your Moms. So yeah, I hope everybody loved watching that.
Brilliant.
Most folks here hadn't seen it in a long time.
I hadn't seen it in a while. I
hadn't seen it in a minute.
So
you are so good at it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Cry says I can be any character. Thank you. I try really hard, but also I get to pick the characters, so I haven't picked any that are impossible for me to look like, you know.
Orlando is saying about the
Tim
Burton
Burton
line.
yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. That was
Now,
really good.
who knows? Okay, so the actor who plays Tim Burton in that rap battle that we just watched has been in another rap battle. Put in the comments if you know who that is or who he played in a different rap battle. Let's see who gets it first. Who is that playing? Oh, Bone Chiller, I love that you know every word. I love it. I love that so much. We should see if we still remember Poppins Claus at all.
Oh my god,
that would be an interesting challenge. Does anybody know who that was playing Tim Burton in that rap battle? No?
I think so.
45-second delay. So.
Oh, 4 or
45.
40? Oh, 45.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well then we'll get back to that because we're only seeing you.
Somebody got it right.
Oh good. Well, we'll see it when we see it. Chimney Sweep, Amanda. Yes, Amanda, you are so on the ball. You're a patron now, and I'm so excited to interact with you there because you know your shit. That's great. Nice work, Amanda. Yes. So that is Kevin Allen. Kevin Allen plays Tim Burton in that rap battle we just watched, and he also plays Bert in the Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus rap battle.
Wow.
Yes, good job, everybody.
And LTMD said Bert as well.
Yeah, yes, and Agent Thomas got it. Nice. And Gil, yeah, okay, you love the song I did for Beth. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching that. That's kind of on the more serious side. I tried to make it funny, but for me, it felt like that character is going through some stuff. And so, if it resonates with you because you're going through some stuff, I hear you, and I'm glad. Hopefully, it puts a smile on your face or makes you feel seen. So thanks for saying that. Let's see, who else we got? What do I hope to get for Christmas? I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm kind of a godless heathen who doesn't celebrate anything at all. So I
celebrate your success.
Oh
celebrate
yeah, no, that's the Slytherin side of me is where I'm like, I'm ambitious. I celebrate making videos. So I mostly just make videos, and that's my joy. So I will be making this rap battle will be out by the end of the month. I've been putting out a new music video every month for the last 2 years at this point, more than 2 years. So I have another video coming out in December. The patrons already know what that is. So if you want to know what that is, you could go join the Patreon. So what I want for Christmas is to have made more videos. And I'm in charge of that.
Mrs. Claus, can you do that for her?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you
My
have
sack is
some.
billions of presents at once.
My sack is billions of presents.
We'll see if we're...
Yeah, we could. Well, if you queued it up, I could probably do most of it. If we if I listened to it for this, if you queued it up,
I could. Well,
could you do it?
We have the instrumental. I would just do it a cappella probably, but.
No! I just meant to put it on to remind me,
so you could get the word.
Yeah, remind me for a second, and then
I'm sure we could.
We could.
You bring it up on my phone or something. Have you thought about making non-rap music battles? Well, so I make a lot of non-rap music videos. If you look at the channel, in between these Princess Rap Battles, I've put out dozens of original and parody songs, but those are not explicitly battles. I think rap really works for battles because you can get a lot of words in, and it gives you the room to really like punch and add doubles and all those zingers. So I think as far as battles, that's probably gonna stay rap. And does Brill need to go?
Oh, I was also saying hi. I was saying hi to Sohan.
Hi, Sohan.
Hi, Sohan. You gotta go.
Okay, Brill has to leave.
Bye,
Everybody,
Yes,
everybody
Anna and I have to go as well.
Okay, thank you guys so much for being here.
This was so awesome.
Shout out where they can
Thank
find
you
you
for
online again.
our first live stream.
Got it.
Online, Dotan, Dotan Rider, Ryder.
Yes.
That's on Instagram.
Yes, on Instagram, Adon Rider, Aidan Ryder, or
We have one, Adon and Dotan. Yes, thank you.
Because they're twins, if you didn't notice.
Yeah.
And Burl?
So darling.
Instagram at Burl Mosley. That's BurlMosley.
Yes.
It's a fun time. If you love Princess Rap Battles, you will be mildly entertained by my Instagram.
That's hilarious. These guys are all great, and you will see them in this upcoming rap battle. You've
Yes,
seen
end
him
of
in
this
several. So yeah, by the end of the month, you're going to see these guys painted green in action, and me painted green in action. Thank you guys so much. Everybody's saying bye. Good night.
Whitney, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. Grab some food on your way out.
Truly. All right, I don't want to get my butt in everyone's face, but giving everyone hugs.
They will love it. If you
Okay, I mean, I will then. I will.
I'm sweaty and hungry.
I love it. I love it so much.
I'm coming around. I'm coming around. There we go.
I mean, somebody in the meeting was like, I will take more butt shots of them. So there you go. You got a little more butt.
That's how we're getting some pictures.
That's right. You pledged $1,000. Thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you guys all. Oh, okay. Okay, bye guys. Okay, but we are not done here, y'all.
No.
We're going till at least 3 o'clock. Because we started a little bit late. I know, it's crazy.
Really? Serious.
That's what we were
I
asking
feel like
for
we should
Christmas
just do this all the time. I feel
Live
like,
streams?
Yeah, I feel like you and I should just get on a live stream and just do that because I would find it really entertaining. I'm not pretending everyone else would, but I'm saying
I mean, you guys tell us. Should we live stream more often? Because I don't live stream very often because it's I don't know. It stresses me out to be live.
And it's my very first time, but I might be hooked. This is really cool.
She's never live streamed before. She's great, right?
Ever. Well,
very entertaining.
Oh, thank you. But I like reading. I like the interaction. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's
I sound like somebody's grandmother. Like,
oh, well, I really, really think this is great. I can have a nice conversation with people.
Yeah, that's me.
It's fun. We
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
fine.
Hi, Maximoff. The Philippines, amazing. Wow. I love
What is
that.
it demonetized for? What does that mean?
Oh, so there's a whole YouTube thing where certain things get demonetized. This is not a monetized video. We're like, if you want to help the channel, you can super chat or you can go to Patreon. That's awesome. But this is not a monetized video, so we can say anything we want and talk about butts.
We could.
Butts are fun.
Butts are great.
Yeah, you probably have one of your own.
I think most beings do.
Yeah, most humans.
Most humans.
Actually, no, most animals probably do too.
Most
How did this
mammals-
devolve into chatting about animal
We're
butts?
going to talk about science now. Something that I am not qualified to
Me
do.
neither. We're not going to talk about science. Here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Princess Rap Battle. That's
what
why
we're
you guys are here. We know it. You know it. I know it. We all know it.
Clearly, I need to learn it.
So I'll give a quick reset in case you're just joining us. I'm Whitney Avalon. It's my face and name on the channel, but there's a lot of people involved in these music videos and rap battles that I make here for all of you guys, including the patrons. So we are celebrating Dorothy vs. Alice, came out a year ago yesterday. We're celebrating that the next rap battle, are you hearing them? Can you guys step outside? Can you guys step outside to talk? Awesome, thank you. We are celebrating the one that just came out a year ago yesterday.
A year and a day.
A year and a day. We are celebrating the one that's coming out by the end of this month, which, yes, we are officially saying it will be out by the end of this month. And that one is, as you've seen, hopefully announced on Instagram, Queen of Hearts versus the Wicked Witch. She's
so cute.
You know, this is Alyssa Preston.
My name's Alyssa Preston.
Who you know from the Mrs. Claus, Mary Poppins rap battle.
I did do that.
But everybody loved her so much, and rightly so, that we've brought her back to play the Queen of Hearts. You can see the pictures on her Instagram and all that. Story's like, it's been a year? I know, it's crazy, right? It's been a year since that one. But we've been looking for a sponsor, and that's a thing. Bye, Sohan. See ya. And bye, Lonely Wolf. Fudu asked favorite rap verse from any. That's really hard. We were talking about how it's really hard to pick a favorite battle, and it's really hard to pick a favorite verse, because really the battles and my music videos are my children, the only children I will ever choose to have. So I love them all, but I think it's actually a Mrs. Claus line is one of my very favorite lines, which is
I love Mrs. Claus so much, so it's really hard for me to choose one. I love
come at me.
Come at me something. I'm a one-horse open
one
slayer.
horse open slayer.
Oh, one-horse open slayer.
Yeah.
Come at me. Is it free? Is it? I have to.
Come at me, freak. All one horse open slayer.
Come at me, freak.
And before, the line before that rhymes with it.
I'm behind the scenes, but that doesn't mean I'm dumb. I something workshop and survive.
That is not the same bit.
It's not.
That's not the same bit.
It's not the same.
I remember. You know what? I remember I remember the Mary Poppins stuff. I think I could do the beginning of it, and then it gets. Okay, wait. When there's a looming battle to be faced and fought, the lesson is get right to it. Practically perfect people prefer to be polite, but sometimes you just have to say screw it. You never get applause, you're the dependent clause. You're known for rapping toys, but my rapping skill destroys. I'm the money. Sorry, I did not expect that. That was amazing.
I'm money in the bank.
So show some respect. If you tear me up like paper, then I'll resurrect. And I suspect you should check your cholesterol twice. Hey, fat cat, how are you catching mice? All right, this has just turned into the cats, the rap battle.
I can stop. Don't stop. Keep going.
I was just excited that I remembered something, but I can't remember your last bit.
Don't go there, honey. The word around town is just a spoonful of sugar to get you to go down.
Yes.
The parents of your parasol
do nothing but protest. You're a stuck-up servant.
You're horribly dressed. The biggest charity since ever. We help the masses. With you, a couple kids get splinters in their asses.
Cheeky.
Your rhymes are weak. You a low-stakes player. Come at me, freak. I'll one-horse open slayer. I'm behind the scenes, but that doesn't mean I'm dumb. I can run the workshop, keep the books, and advise my sugar plum. Yes! I'm a baker, all about these rolls. A big, broad bruiser. Even your reflection thinks you're a loser.
I find this a ball. Let's double it up.
Oh, bring it on, sister. We will mess your shit up.
And then people pop out of chimneys.
And then we did things.
And then Bert raps double time. You can see it for real on my YouTube channel. Which
you can see the
on.
filmed, rehearsed, professional version.
Yes, but clearly we still remember most of it. So we're very proud.
Oh, that was my phone. Oh, you just said that again. I'm sorry. I didn't silence my phone, and I should have. Thank you, Caroline.
Let's see. All right, what people are asking lovely things. I like that you have a whole princess cinematic universe. Thank you. Yes, we do have characters that have now appeared in more than one video, like Snow White, and there will actually be some of that in this one that's coming up. So keep an eye out. There's characters in this rap battle that very good eye. Somebody quoted one of Bert's lines. I love Bert's rap in that rap battle. I think Kevin did such a great job with rapping in Cockney accent double time. He had an impossible job, and he really rocked that mic as the line.
And you already said, but he also did the cameo for the Tim Burton.
Right, so he plays Tim Burton, but that's not officially Bert. That's just the same actor.
Yeah, but it did
the same way Burl played some different characters based on the same actor. But we've had Santa now has appeared in more than one video. So thank you. We are building the universe.
MLC MD.
It's his birthday, or her birthday.
Yes, happy birthday again. And I absolutely love that part of what you're pointing out of King of the North. It was hilarious reference. Hilarious Game of Thrones reference. Love that. Let's see.
Do you remember the lines of that? Doesn't make sense. Maybe I might, but this is a very echoey room, so I don't think us singing is necessarily going to sound especially great. But
I think it would sound amazing.
She's lying.
I'm not lying too. I want to hear her sing all the time, and you cannot beat that need out of me.
Aww.
I need to hear you sing all the time. The world needs to hear you sing.
Well, that's why I try to put out so many music videos.
And she does such a good job. I mean, I'm spoiled. I understand that I'm spoiled because I get to hear it and see it whenever.
Thank you. That's very kind. Hey, we have some new patrons to thank. Welcome to James. Hi, James. Depressed Optimist, I love that you became a patron.
Thank you.
And I hope it makes you slightly less depressed. I know sometimes that's a clinical thing and there's nothing I could do about it. But we're there to make you smile, and then you're helping me make the world smile. So really, you're doing an amazing thing. And welcome to Eric W. I'm so glad you've become a wit nerd, which is what we're calling the peeps over there. I know it's really dorky, but I love it.
I'm a wit nerd.
Because if you look at it written, it looks a lot like Whitney. It's like Disnerds. You get it.
I totally get it, but I had not heard it before. And say it again. What are they?
Whitners. Yes.
I love
hi,
that
Marie.
so
What's
much.
up, Marie?
Steve, come back.
Yeah, Steve's coming back.
Come
So
back.
you saw him at the beginning. If you were here at the beginning of the live stream, this is Steve Gossett. He and I. Whoa! There goes the broom.
Things fell.
It's just the witch's broom.
It's madness.
It's
over
only
here.
a magical broom. It doesn't matter. It's only a broom that can fly.
Hello, everyone.
This is Steve. We write, produce, direct. He edits and does the color. We do
make
many of the
Princess
jobs.
Rap Battles.
We make Princess Rap Battles. That's what we say in the behind the scenes videos.
They are princess.
And even
Yeah.
our behind the scenes videos are awesome. And if you haven't seen them, if you've only just like kind of come to the channel to see the
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
battles, every rap battle on the channel has a behind the scenes that is custom curated, and there's a lot of thought and love put into each of them, and you get to see what it takes to make these wonderful music videos.
Yes. All right. If it falls again, it's fine.
It's the magic.
It's the magic of it.
I love that you do the behind the scenes for everybody, because it's not only showing the effort, but it's also showing the love that you guys have for these and who you assemble. I mean,
there's a lot of great people.
A lot of great people, and they shout out to everybody, and that's the great thing about working with you guys, is that happens when we all when you know the couple times that I get to play, you know, it's just I'm like yes,
and you're amazing. Everybody loves it. Raven, I think you may have just joined, so we're gonna tell you right now. The next rap battle is the Queen of Hearts versus the Wicked Witch of the West, starring these two people sitting right here. So that has been announced, and we've announced here on this live stream that it will be coming out by the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
So very soon, in the next 20 days, you will see this full rap battle. Now, this poster is going to go to one random patron. You can join for as little as $1 or whatever your local currency is.
$1.
Just $1.
Just $1.
I give that $1.
I'll give it $1.
At patreon.com/WhitneyAvalon. Everyone will get one of these 4x6s. We're gonna sign them. One person will also get this. And there's a bunch of cool perks at the higher levels, including if you do it in the next half hour while we're on this live stream, we will write a rap, couple of lines with your name in it if you join at 30 or above.
They already did it. It was really funny.
We did one, yeah.
Can we do the mean thing again, where we hold it and then we look at each other?
Oh, then we look at each other all angry?
It was just really funny.
Okay,
Okay.
Let's see.
This is acting. This is acting here.
Acting.
Okay. I have to do it again.
The broom just fell, didn't it?
The broom fell and everyone laughed. And
I made it fall with my mind powers to show how angry I was.
With your mind powers. I like that. Yeah. Okay, one more time. Okay.
Terrifying. Guys, when she looks at you actually angry, it's actually terrifying. Just wait until you see her in this video, because Mrs. Claus is a badass, but like the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, I mean, you guys know as a character, the Queen of Hearts, she is terrifying if you really think about it. So I can't wait until you get to see her as the Queen of Hearts. We've got Ben Giroux as the King of Hearts. If you guys saw that photo, like he is so funny, and they are so funny together, and we're just so excited.
Can he come to that? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's very busy, but I think a lot of the audience would know him from his Back to the 90s videos. With Ben and Jensen.
Ben and Jensen, yeah. So he's done, he did Back to the 80s, Back to the 90s.
Yep.
And Little Dude Anthem and...
Into Arcade.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of funny music. He's great.
A super talented friend of ours.
And he's
here
been on like every Disney Channel show.
I was gonna say, I know that he's on, is it Nickelodeon or Disney?
He's on Henry Danger.
That's it, Henry Danger.
Which is funny because Joey Richter, who plays the Scarecrow, is also on Henry Danger.
And so is Kevin
Allen. Plays what's his name's sister.
I'm not up on the lore of Henry Danger. I'm not the full canon, but no, we've pulled a lot from that. We've pulled a lot from Buffy, which someone in the chat.
Yeah, someone keeps saying like, how much do we love all the people from
Buffy's such a good show, and we are blessed to get to work with a lot of the super talented people on there.
Mm-hmm.
Eliza, Sarah, Tom.
Everybody wants you to do the Slytherin dance because you did it during the behind the scenes, right?
You did a Slytherin
you
dance?
You can see him do it in the behind behind the scenes, and you can see Molly do it in the main video in Katniss versus Hermione.
I don't think I really did it. I just sort of did it with my neck.
You got broom on you too.
Well,
Congratulations.
That happens.
That happens. JMC, everybody makes recommendations and requests. Almost every comment we get is somebody making a request. We do
love them.
We do look at all of them. Yeah, we do look at all of them. And then we kind of figure out what makes sense for this. We really wanted to do Wonderland versus Oz and do a duology of rap battles, so that's what's coming out next. But yeah, of course, you're welcome to comment your idea here or under a video, and we do see them all.
Yeah, well, and we've been wanting to, like, the Wicked Witch, like an Elphaba character had been around our thoughts for a while, but one of the first set of index cards that we put together was Alice and Dorothy, these sort of dreamland damsels.
Yeah, they each have a crew. And we did it. We're very proud of it.
Well, it was one of our more ambitious ones. It's our longest rap battle of all time. It's got the most lyrics of any.
And it's got 8 rappers.
It is.
Which is a lot of rappers, guys.
And the set was amazing.
That's crazy. And the sets for these we shot it at the same time, but with like adjusted sets.
Yeah.
Sets are really cool. Hey, Sean. Yeah. And thanks, Lydia. Thank you so much. Raven, we have many lists. We have lists of characters. We have lists of matchups. We have lists of stars. We were talking a little bit earlier about some of our dream people, not even necessarily just for rap battles, but just people
in general
that we think are incredible, who we're inspired by, or who we want to work with. But you know, there's so many possibilities, and I just want to keep making high quality music videos, including these rap battles. So that's what I'm doing with my life.
They take us a long time.
They take many hundreds of hours. The rap battles especially, but even the smaller videos, but like many hundreds, like way more hundreds of hours than you think.
If we were to start today, it would take us 3 months, maybe?
Depending on how much, like for Katniss Hermione, we read all the books and watched all the movies, so there was a long research phase. Mm-hmm. I had obviously read them all beforehand, but I was
insistent that I get to read the Harry Potter books because I'd never gotten to read them, and they looked awesome.
Yeah.
And we read all the Hunger Games books, so we can't just leave this out. But there's only 3 books.
Right. So Sarah's saying which took the longest to film. So yeah, the longest to film. The most we've filmed is 1 day shoot per side of a rap battle. So the longest to film would be 2 days for a particular rap battle. But for this duology, the Wonderland Oz duology, so we were in the YouTube space for I think 10 days, building the sets, rehearsing, getting everything ready, pre-production, which obviously had started months before, and then 4 days of shooting for the 4 different sides of the 2 rap battles.
Plus 1 day of shooting afterwards.
For behind the scenes.
For behind the scenes.
He likes to talk about behind the scenes because that's where you see him and where he gets to talk to you. So you should definitely check out. Oh, that was almost a Slytherin dance for you. Yeah, you should definitely check out the behind the scenes. We put a lot of time into making sure that they really show you good, interesting stuff and tell you the story, and you get to hear more from Steve, who is not normally in front of the camera. So
I shouldn't be. I do way too many things. I have too many. In town, you'd say there's too many hyphens. We have too many slashes.
Yeah,
I don't need to be in front. I want to put more talented people in front of the camera.
Well, I have to say, being directed by both of you at any given time, I enjoy working with both of you, and they both have such a distinct point of view. So what then I think that I've always enjoyed about it is that then you get to bring your own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone really needs to be courageous because you guys bring it. They have done countless hours of work from their conception to their writing to their pre-production to then what we see when we walk in. And never mind recording, we also do that. But there's so much time and effort that they put in that you bring your A game.
And in good news, she always brings her A game. And honestly, as you've seen in the battles, like people really do bring their A game. So we can give you something amazing. I want to answer a few questions. Thank you, Kylie. I'm really proud of my Poor Unfortunate Souls Harry Potter video, and people seem to love it. So I have more crossovers like that coming up soon. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Super Abby. My shirt says, "Even Potter knows I'm hotter," which is a line from the Katniss Hermione rap battle. This and these shirts, a bunch of Princess Rap Battle shirts, are at whitneyavalon.spreadshirt.com if you want to get one for yourself. There's a bunch of designs. Nah, it's fine. She's got more over there, but you can go to the site and see it if you want.
It's a great compliment from you to say we bring it because we are blown away.
Yeah, guys, you love Alyssa. Like, just wait till you see her in this. She's so freaking spectacular. And thank you, Scott. David, is there anything else that I do? How can I see more of me being funny? Well, I mean, I assume you've watched every single video on my channel all the way back to the really early ones, right?
I would suggest you do.
Because that is the most concentrated dose of me being funny. But if you look at my Vimeo, I have my acting reel because I have appeared in a bunch of musicals and television and commercials and things. So if you look at that, you might be able to like find some of those things. But the most concentrated dose of me being funny,
your full
you get
comedic Whitney
the
dose.
full comedic Whitney is everything here on my channel. And if you go to my IMDb, you can kind of see, like I was mentioning earlier, my friend Shipwrecked Comedy made a series that's on YouTube for free called Edgar Allan Poe's Murder Mystery Dinner Party, and I won't tell you how many episodes of that because it's like a murder mystery thing. So, but you can check out that. That's me and a bunch of my friends being funny. There's a lot of stuff like that if you look a little more, hopefully you can find more of me.
There is one way to see more ahead of time.
Oh, is that the Patreon?
It might be the Patreon.
You do get to see extra cool and funny stuff and know what's happening if you go to the Patreon. And since we're approaching the end of this stream, probably like another half hour, this is your final opportunity.
Have we shouted out all the people that have signed up?
Let's see if there's anybody new. We've got Eric. We've got him. Let's see if there's anybody new around here. Whoa! MLC! Look at you! Bumping yourself up there.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Baby doll. And I say that as a totally term of deep endearment. That's amazing. So you're going to get a rose that is from the set, right? It can be this way. You get, like, we have a bunch. I'm going to find the best one. Your name's going to be on it. And we're going to write a couplet for you right now that involves MLCMD, which in my mind, you don't have to tell me if this is true. In my mind, you're a doctor and that's your initials. You don't have to tell us if that's true. But in my mind, you're totally a doctor, like a badass doctor, and it's your birthday today. And I think you're
badass doctor with good comedy taste. That's what I think. That's the story.
It's her birthday.
Laughter's the best medicine. Is that the
There you go. Well, now you've ruined the couplet.
He's written the couplet right now, right at this moment.
So.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're gonna write you an amazing couplet. Now, if you want us to write a rap couplet about you, join the Patreon right now. It's patreon.com/WhitneyAvalon. If you join at $30 or above, you will get all the stuff that's already listed there. Like you'll get the digital file of this poster, you'll get the physical copy of the poster, and also we will write a couplet specifically about you. I'll wrap it and we will send it to you. And if you join at $100 or above, as MLC just did, you're gonna get one of these Painting the Roses Red roses from the Queen of Hearts' garden in this video, physically sent to you. You will get this and a bunch of photos from the set to you. So, and if that's not in the cards, if that's not in your budget, we totally get it. If you just join at literally $1, you're helping make the rap battles possible, you're helping make the other videos I make possible, and we're gonna mail you a postcard and basically like spend more than $1 for you anyway.
Absolutely.
So just join the family, join the party, join the Whitnerds. She thinks that's the funniest thing. Anyway.
I love it so much. I'm really excited because I'm a Whitnerd.
Aww, she's the best, guys. She's the freaking best.
She's kind of the best. She's not even kind of. So much of bestness right here.
All right, let me see what everyone's saying. Have I considered doing a concert tour? Thank you. I used to do a lot of live theater growing up, live musical theater, a lot of singing. But then once I got this audience, once I got all you guys on YouTube, I realized, wow, I can make a video and reach all of you all over the world without having to travel and individually go to wherever you are. So I have a hard time justifying spending a few months on tour because I want to make more videos that anybody in the world can see instead of just something that 100 or 1,000 people in a room can see. But that said, I really do love singing live for people. I have been announced as the headliner, one of the headliners for Fest of Al, which is a festival dedicated to comedy music and Weird Al Yankovic, which is 100% my jam. Nothing has ever been more my jam than Weird Al Yankovic,
It's
obviously.
so much jam.
I'm covered in jam.
It's warm, homemade, gooey jam.
So that will be that's the end of June in Denver, Colorado. So if you happen to be in Denver, Colorado in June, I will be doing a 1-hour live set, I do believe.
Wow.
So
that's gonna be great.
Yeah, and someone might be there with me. We'll see if I can get her. But so if you're in Denver in June, you could go to Festival and see me singing live. In general, I generally am aiming to make stuff for digital or television shows. I'm trying to sell a TV show, guys, which and it's going well. It's very exciting. I have a bunch of ideas for TV shows and have been pitching around town, and that would be another way that I'd get to reach more people with my comedy and my comedy music. So I'm working on that, and it's been pretty
But I really think that during the hiatus, you could also do Whitney, the live tour.
Listen, I'm down.
Whitney.
I'm down.
It's
Yeah,
just
after the first season of my TV show, I'll go out on tour and meet all you guys in person.
Nice summer tour, you know, it could be really fun because that would be full dose Whitney, and I would come to that. I would come to every single show.
A lot of costume changes.
Yes.
At the very least,
A lot
I'll
of
be
wig
bringing.
changes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like you guys know, this is my real hair, but nobody knows that because I hardly ever use it in any of my videos. So you guys know that. Yep. Everybody's talking about how great Weird Al is. Agreed. He's the best. I was saying earlier, like I know him. He's not only my lifelong inspiration, but he's also sort of a mentor, and he's unbelievable, just an absolute genius, and so sweet and so thoughtful, and just the most incredible. And he has filled the world with laughter, and that's what I'm always aiming to do as well.
I have to go.
Okay, she has to
I'm
go.
so sorry.
Everybody say bye to Melissa.
No.
Sometimes you're gonna sign 500 postcards.
I can't wait to sign 500 postcards.
It's gonna be amazing, guys.
It's gonna be amazing.
Before you go, I'll show you something. Whitney will do the crowd real quick. I want to show you something real quick here that they can't see until later
And
this
there's
month.
no audio.
Are you gonna show me
Right?
now?
Great. Okay.
Can I watch it now, or are we watching it over there?
You can watch it right here. We'll let them see your face.
Okay.
So should I tell them what's happening?
Sure.
Okay. So we've got a cut of the video that you guys are gonna see later this month, which is Wicked Witch of the West versus Queen of Hearts.
But I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So it
we're
won't
not-
be that. It won't be that.
Oh my God.
But so she's getting to see herself as the Queen of Hearts for the first time.
VFX.
Okay.
So that'll be VFX. Hi, Rolly.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Raven, go to festofal.com, Raven. Festofal.com.
look at you.
And hi, Rolly.
That is so frightening.
This is the
I
start.
mean, it's so good, but it's so frightening.
Look at how great that set looks. Look at the Queen of Hearts.
Guys, she has not seen this, and she is getting hyped AF. So I hope you guys are getting
Can
hyped.
you hear it in your head?
I can hear it in my mind. Oh,
And
that is
everybody's
so
saying
funny.
saying bye, thank you.
Bye, thank you. This is amazing.
Look at that performance.
Oh my God. See, now you think I'm reacting to myself, and I am, but I'm also reacting to Whitney because, oh my God, this look, and the Winkies. I got to meet the
Guys,
Winkies today.
I'm so excited
It's
that
gonna
you
be so
guys
good.
are gonna see this before the end of the month.
Okay.
It's
I've got another-
blowing her mind, and she's in it.
I'm
so
gonna speed this up to this just to make it a little bit better. There's a
Okay.
there's a shot or two that you need to see.
Okay, I'm gonna see the shots.
So like we're back into your side now,
Rolly, I said your name 3 times. Stop asking.
right?
Right? Okay. Guys, amazing things are happening.
I remember the part. That was great.
And this shot right here is the piece de resistance.
One take, baby.
Yes.
Guys. Yeah. You're gonna see this video.
So that's coming out this month.
That's coming out this month.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have a moment off camera because that is so incredibly crazy what they have made. What you have made. It is. I cannot. I cannot. Like, trust me, I'm not this good of an actress. If I really didn't feel this,
No, you are. You're an amazing actor, but you really feel this.
This. Oh wow. That looks so good.
I haven't been around any of our inner performers getting to see it for the first time.
I
And
know.
It's there's a few things coming into it. And there's no sound with it, but you get to see.
But look, I mean, the color looks great.
Yeah, it's gonna be
even
very
pop
good.
more. So there you go.
Great.
That is a candid reaction to the Wicked Witch versus Queen of Hearts.
I can't wait for you to
that
see
you guys are going to
it.
get to see by the end of the month.
People are saying,
and
oh hi, oh hi,
and they're saying hi and bye, and everyone's
Hi,
great.
bye.
Steven's super psyched, dude. We are so psyched.
So psyched.
Can't wait. We're Kane. Love
Okay,
it.
I'll
love
hug.
it.
Hugging.
Okay, hugging. Goodbye. Thank you for being here.
Hugging.
Oh, thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Bye. Okay, switching this way. Love it. Okay, great. You ready today?
I'm working on it. Well,
Great.
I'm trying to give some extra in here, but also that was a wonderful bit of excitement. Yes, we have for MLC.
MLCMD, baby.
And I requested if MLC had any details they wanted put in their
I did
their
not
run.
see that. Oh, and welcome, Sarah. Thank you for joining the Patreon. I'm so glad you're there. You're gonna get one of these guys in the mail. So exciting. I don't know what accent that was. Bye.
So, well, is there any question that hasn't been asked of you yet that you would like to?
Well, that's not a good way to phrase anything.
Sorry,
but I've got a list of
information that hasn't come out during this live stream that you'd like to tell the audience about.
I think we should do a quick reset before we get to the end. As I put on my this has a how's that? Nope. How's that? Is that better?
It's a good look.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Raven keeps asking how we choose who battles whom. Raven, we talked about that several times earlier in the stream. It's basically up to us, but we do read all the comments and see who people are interested in, what celebrities are available, who they look like, who I want to play. So it's a big old mishmash of what makes sense. And sometimes, obviously, if a battle is sponsored, we will make a rap battle that is set in the world of whoever's sponsoring it, which is also cool.
One like a great example of how our thought process works for it is when we knew we wanted to, we'd written down that we wanted to do one with Belle and we wanted to do one with Cinderella. And when we realized that they had opposite philosophies, that they actually had a reason to argue, that one was sort of love at first sight versus beauty is not just skin deep. It gave us that sort of focal point to like, this is a good battle and we will move forward with it. For everybody we use with Maleficent and Daenerys, the connection was the mother of dragons versus the evil witch who can turn into a dragon. And we like to play around with that.
Yeah, that's all true. And Raven, I know I wasn't saying you had to have been here for the last 3 hours. I was just recapping for you. Bye, Awesome Alice. You have a cool name. Whether that's just your handle or your actual name is Alice, that's pretty cool. It's very appropriate to what we're talking about here. And Scott, welcome. Welcome to the Patreon. I know you've been watching for a long time, and I think you said you show the behind the scenes to your film students or something, so I'm so thrilled that you popped onto the Patreon. Let's talk about the Patreon maybe this might be the last time or the next to last time.
Sure.
So, quick recap for folks like Raven who just showed up and are like, why is that woman wearing a Wicked Witch of the West hat? Here's why. Because this channel makes princess rap battles. That's what we do. And I play the Wicked Witch of the West in the one that's coming out by the end of November. Yes, we're officially making it official. It will come out by the end of November.
Get hype.
Can you block Unicorn? Because I can't even read the other stuff because they keep posting that. Thank you. So we are super excited to be celebrating. It's also the 1 year, 1 day anniversary of the Dorothy versus Alice, the other Wonderland versus Oz rap battle that we put out last year. So it's extremely exciting. And as part of the celebration, we've had a bunch of guests, a bunch of cast members from these two rap battles. We've got this commissioned art for this next rap battle. Someone who joins the Patreon today is going to be getting this signed and physically mailed to you. And everybody who's a patron, including people who were patron before today and anybody who joins today, even at just $1, is going to get the postcard size of that art signed by me and Alyssa, because you just missed it. But Alyssa Preston, who played Mrs. Claus in Mary Poppins versus Mrs. Claus back in the day, remember that one? You know that one? She's back and she's playing the Queen of Hearts, and it is amazing. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. So yeah, if you join the Patreon for as little as $1 today, we will mail you a signed exclusive piece of art, plus you get all sorts of other cool stuff. You can see on patreon.com/Whitney Avalon all the goodies that you get. You can get free MP3s of the song, of the karaoke, exclusive digital art. You get photos from the shoot actually physically signed by me and mailed to you. And then as a bonus, if you do it in like the next 20 minutes, I don't know, next 10 minutes while we're still streaming, we're doing some bonus stuff. It's happening right now. So if you join at $30 or above, we will write a rap couplet containing your name, and I will do my best to rap it on this live stream, and then we will also send it to you. And that's in addition to everything else that you get at that level. And if you join at the $100 level, as this awesome person just did MLC, you will also get photos from set and this, well, one of these, we have a bunch of these, Painting the Roses Red. Some of them are red, some of them are white, some of them are half and half, because the cards got stopped in the middle of Painting the Roses Red because there was a rap battle. Crazy, right? So you will get one of these physically sent to you, a giant rose from the Queen of Hearts' garden. So that's honestly pretty cool. Genuinely, these are actually really big and cool in person. Hey, Admin Grumpy Bear, hi! Thank you so much.
Thanks, Grumpy Bear.
Grumpy Bear, I'm really glad we make you smile and laugh, because then hopefully you're slightly less grumpy, maybe, I hope. That's always my goal, as I've said many times, where the rap battles
Isn't Grumpy one of Snow White's dwarfs?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Being grumpy's okay.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I'm grumpy a lot, guys. There's no one saying you can't be grumpy.
Can I do a quick shout out as well?
Yeah.
We've talked about what people can get, but I want to, like, a lot of people are saying in the chat, I'm poor, I can't. You don't have to give us money. Like, the fact that you're here supporting us, supporting the rap battle, supporting original comedy songs that Whitney's doing.
That's already amazing. And
if you comments, the likes, everything that people give us is
if you tweet it or
wonderful.
share a video with your friends or show it to somebody, literally, if you've ever done that, you're already amazing, and we love you dearly. The Patreon is just because these are so expensive to make, and if you have that in the budget, if you have an extra $1 or more in the budget, and you want to help, and you want to be a part of, like, the secret club where I tell you extra secret things, great. If that's not a thing you can do, truly, I still adore you, and I love that you watch my videos on YouTube and watch the rap battles we make.
Yeah.
Genuinely. So don't even worry. It's for folks that can do that, and if you can do that, awesome. You get the extra stuff. Even if you live outside the USA, Kylie, I think almost every country on earth, Patreon will automatically transfer it to US dollars or whatever. So I have people all over the world that are supporters on Patreon, which again is incredible. Raven, we talked about our favorite Disney princesses earlier. I know you weren't here, but later you could go back and watch the live stream, but I'll give you a hint. Mine is Belle, which you probably already would have guessed, because brown eyes, brown hair, nerd.
I got one. I think I may have seen it a little bit earlier. Favorite Disney song? Now, not including the extensive Marvel and Fox. My favorite is Be Prepared. I have always
He really loves Be Prepared, which, to be fair, is a really good song.
Yeah, it's dynamite. It's dark.
Powerful.
It's a big villain. I love the villain songs. Ursula's song, Gaston's.
Would we do a video with princes instead of princesses?
Absolutely.
I would play a prince. What prince do you think I should play? Because so far I've been in all of them, so I would want to be in it. You know, if we're going to make the time to make a rap battle, I'd like to also be in it. So let me know what prince you think I should play. I'm not against it.
We did have one with princes with Anna Rapunzel.
Right. So we had Flynn with Rapunzel, and we had Kristoff. Now I know in the course of their movies they don't become princes sort of till the end or whatever, but. So we have had amazing male rappers in many of the recent ones, but let me know. Hi, Mommy and Money. Thank you. I have a very important question. What can't you do? Great. There are many things I cannot do. Anything having to do with sports in any way, I definitely can't do. Anything requiring a lot of patience, I just don't bother, because I'm always talking this fast and thinking this fast, so I just don't even bother.
Low quality stuff. Like, that's one of the only things that we don't want to do.
See, but that's like when someone says at a job interview, what's your biggest weakness? And you say, I work too hard.
Stealing office supplies.
That's probably his biggest weakness.
No.
He steals office supplies.
Well, sometimes you walk out with office. You get fired, you take a notebook. Hold on, I'm writing our.
Okay, he's writing a couple for MLC. I've missed a few of these posts, but let me see. Some people have exams tomorrow. Guys, you should. Look, I can't tell you what to do, but you could study. Hey, who's that joining on the super chat? Hold on. Oh, Agent would like to know why BTS takes so long to come out after the rap battle.
Tell him.
That's this guy. this guy and I, but mostly this guy, wants to make it really spectacular, and so he spends, again, sometimes even more hours than it takes to make the rap battle because there's so much more footage behind the scenes. So he spends like another 100 hours or more putting together those behind the scenes, so that's why they take so long. Live stream was a great idea. Thank you.
All right, I've got. I'll have to write it
MLCs
out.
going. Well, you're about to have another one.
Uh-oh.
Avril agrees. Oh, Iron Ear. My shirt says, "Even Potter knows I'm hotter," which is a line from the Katniss versus Hermione rap battle. You can get this shirt, his Princess Rap Battle shirt. There's a bunch of shirts at whitneyavalon.spreadshirt.com. Unicorn, I think I had already shouted you out twice, so don't, if you just...
Well, they may be on delay. They may be watching an earlier spot, so they don't know yet.
So don't even worry, but just, be cool. Be cool, man. Sarah thinks I should play Prince Eric. I do. Listen, I'll tell only you guys. I have this song written that includes Prince Eric, but I think I'm going to play the other role in it. So we'll see. Let's see. What is your favorite dinosaur is a great question. I don't have a good answer to it.
It's Stegosaurus.
And tell them why.
Well, Stegosaurus, my name is Steve Gossett, and Steve Gossett, it's right in there. It's a dinosaur with my name all over it. And also, it's sweet. It's got ridges on its back. It's got a thagomizer on the back, which was written, so the spikes on the back of a Stegosaurus's tail didn't have a name until 1992 when Gary Larson put it in Far Side, and they called it a thagomizer. And now, if you look up on Wikipedia, that's what the back end of a Stegosaurus's tail is called. So, big fan. This Beast laptop, is called Thagomizer.
He just dropped some knowledge, guys.
That's what I'm here for.
So, okay. Matt Stober, welcome. Thank you. That is amazing. We are going to write a couplet including your name momentarily. If you have
request
any
details,
if you have any info that you want included, like anything about like what you do for a living or your favorite movie or where you live or something, Matt, comment it and we'll find it and we'll put that into the couplet. I'm about to try to rap MLC's couplet. But thank you so much, Matt. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate all the people that are joining the Patreon. Even if it's only for $1, I just want you to join the family if this is a thing that you like when I make music videos. Because that's what I want to keep doing. That's why I'm here on this planet, is to hopefully make you laugh with music. So, Matt, comment if you've got any stuff, any details about yourself we should put into this couplet.
All right. There's 2 versions of this one.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, so here's your MLC one. All right, this is the...
You want to wrap it?
No. This is just a little bit, because we talked about him being a doctor. I think it should be the full name.
No, because if you say... I mean, I think you should wrap it.
No, they want to hear you. They're here for you. I'm behind the camera,
guys,
behind the scenes.
He's got not the best handwriting, so...
I have awful handwriting.
Probably mess this
It's
up.
like a doctor's handwriting.
And MLC's a doctor, as far as we know. Here we go, MLC. Here, and if I mess it up, I'll do it again until I don't mess it up. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just always mess it up. Here we go, MLC. An apple a day can't keep this doctor away. Y'all can see, because he pledged to me all of PRB are down with MLC. Boy!
It is not easy to write raps on the fly.
We usually take weeks and weeks and months to do it. So that's why I thought we would really challenge ourselves for the folks who stepped up. Like the amazing MLCMD,
Thanks,
our
MLC.
favorite doctor. Thank you, MLC. We're going to email this to you as well. And
are we giving them my handwriting?
No. I'm gonna make a nice little presentation.
Good. That is correct.
I'm gonna put this on the. No, yeah, we're not gonna. You don't want Steve's handwriting. To be frank. So you keep an eye out on if he tells you more about him, so you can write his, and I'll keep looking at other stuff.
Who is him?
I've forgotten his name. It is Matt Stober.
That
is who you're writing about. And Grumpy Bear's cheering for you, Matt. And MLC suggested the Joker. Ooh, I could be the Joker. I got a giant smile already, guys.
I feel like there's also some other people in the DC universe that you would be a dynamite fit for.
Listen, I'll take it.
Yes.
Ed has surgery tomorrow. Ed, I hope you're gonna get enough sleep, I hope you're getting enough sleep. I hope you're taking good care of yourself, and I hope it goes incredibly smoothly. And we'll see you on the other side. Yeah, definitely. Amanda's reminding you are also important.
Aww.
So you could rap one of these if you want.
Thank you.
I should be a contestant on The Masked Singer. There was somebody on Twitter that thought I might be a contestant. I can neither confirm nor deny if I am or have been a contestant on The Masked Singer. How about that? But I do love to sing. So, maybe it'll happen at some point. As Prince, I could be Prince Hans. Prince Hans feels very, tall and green-eyed to me. Now, to be fair, I get a bunch of contacts and I try to turn my eyes other colors for the various characters, but
we did shout out Hans in one of our rap battles in Rapunzelana.
Yeah, we saw you getting Hansy.
Yep.
Oh, good. Wessel has saved a bunch of offline videos. Thank you, Wessel. I'm glad you watched them, whether you're online or offline. Are we excited for Frozen 2 and Star Wars 9? Yeah.
And yes.
Yes and yes. Definitely. And in fact, the patrons might know I may have something coming as far as a music video that has to do with at least one of those things. So, the patrons know things that I don't tell everybody. Let's see. Favorite animal? He has a favorite animal.
I have 3 favorite animals, all beginning with the letter O. I'm a big fan of the land, sea, air combination of owl, otter, octopus.
There you go. There's always somebody new asking. Okay, they're telling you. Rayhan, it says, even Potter knows I'm hotter. It's a lyric from Katniss versus Hermione. And there's a link a little bit further up on WhitneyAvalon.Spreadshirt.com if you want to get a shirt that says Princess Rap Battle or this or literally the coolest. There's lyrics from all the rap battles basically on there.
It's a really great little shot where you come out and you say even Potter knows I'm hotter. You wink and you point to Chase Fine, point to Harry Potter.
Who played our Harry Potter.
Who looked incredulous that he would possibly think that she was hotter. But
even Potter, he's
great performance by
Chase. If you haven't, you probably have. But if you haven't rewatched the rap battles a second time and watched the folks in the back, it's a real fun time because we got some very funny people who are, supporting and reacting and kicking butt in the background of the rap battles. Boom. In what country? We are currently in Los Angeles, California, in US of A. That is where we currently are.
Kylie's right. Owls are awesome. That's also a little bit of Ravenclaw, little Potter talk in there as well.
Can you block Rolly because they will not stop? And I already shouted them out. Thank you. Anyone ever had any sprains or strains? I don't think we've had anybody get actually hurt on set, which is great because that would suck.
One of the important things for the set, it is a lot of fun, but every day at the start of a shoot day, we have a safety meeting, making sure that, of course, that we don't want anyone to get hurt. This should be fun for everybody, so making sure that safety is utmost on the sets are important. That's one of the other reasons that you try to hire as many professionals as possible, because they are hanging lights from grids above our actors, and you want to know everything's secure so you can worry about making the best product and not worry about lights falling on people.
That's all true. Oh wow, Sasha, deep cut. Yeah, Drive Danny Drive is a short film I did probably 8 years ago maybe or something. Pretty cool, right? It was set in like post-apocalyptic times. We shot out in the desert. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, to whoever, but it's not funny. So the guy earlier who said, where can I see you being funny? It's not funny.
What was funny was you trying to get that out of your hair.
Yes, that was fun. So there was all sorts of oil in my hair because it was supposed to be past the apocalypse, so you wouldn't have had time to wash your hair or water to wash it with. And then it turned out that I couldn't get that out of my, Whitney, could not get that out of my hair. I tried peanut butter because that was supposed to soak it up somehow. Yep. I tried many things, and I think it took probably like a week or two before my hair was actually... Oh, speaking of hair, side note, not important because we're not even close yet, but there is a goal on the Patreon. So when we hit 1,000 patrons, I'm gonna let the patrons choose what color I dye my hair, like permanently dye my hair, which will genuinely mess up my acting career because my headshots won't look like me, but I'm down. I want to try it. So
how many patrons?
At 1,000. So at 500, the patrons are gonna choose the next a song that I do that I either parody or cover. So we're getting relatively close to that.
You know what? At 2,000, I'll dye my hair.
He'd dye his hair right now. Who are we kidding?
All right, fine. No, then I won't.
But yeah, I mean,
maybe I will.
We can add that. And
you don't have to write that down. That's just for.
They're already listed.
Oh.
Okay. And so, anyways, Songbird. We talked about our houses earlier, but it's totally cool if you weren't here. We're both Ravenclaw with a strong undercurrent of Slytherin. So
yeah, we like it the books.
Yes, we are both very academic intellectuals who overanalyze everything. And yeah, some other folks are chiming in with their houses. That's awesome.
Did Matt put any other details?
Kylie. Yeah, I never saw. Did anybody see Matt give any more details? No. Okay, so then we're just going to write something about him. Go ahead.
Gotcha.
Great. Kylie had a funny, she said, plot twist if the patrons chose dark brown for my hair color, and I just dyed it exactly the color that it is. Hopefully they'll pick something more interesting when we hit 1,000 patrons. But if they said make it brown, I'd be like, all right, I'll put a little brown on my natural brown. But hopefully we'll end up with something a little bit crazy. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, Wessel, we talked a little bit about it, how long rap battles take. So there's the research phase. Once we've figured out what it's going to be, which is a lot of planning and thinking about different characters, there's the research phase, which for Katniss versus Hermione was many months because we were reading so many books and watching so many movies. Sometimes it's more like, maybe the shortest is like a couple of weeks where we're researching and writing.
Maybe Freya Ravenna was, we watched the movie a couple times. And
yeah.
Because it's a single source.
Yeah, because it was just that movie. So we were able to write it more quickly. And then the actual prep, as far as like prepping the costumes, prepping the music, all that pre-production stuff, the casting, all that takes at least a few weeks, if not a month or more. Then we actually shoot each team, we take 1 day to shoot, and sometimes that means building sets for days or weeks beforehand. And then the editing of the main rap battle is somewhere between 2 and 6 weeks, depending on how completely insane it is. Like the Dorothy Alice one was so long and had so many characters.
That was a rough edit.
So it took a long time. So overall, we can do them in 6 to 8 weeks if it's like, let's go. But usually it takes more like 3 to 6 months, which is why they were so far spaced out back in the day. But now that I have all you beautiful patrons, I've been able to put out music videos every month in between the rap battles, because while those are still high quality productions, they're not as giant as these rap battles are. So it would take forever for Lord of the Rings. So Songbird, we did do Lord of the Rings. We did Galadriel in the second rap battle versus Leia.
And I've
but he had seen and read all of those, right?
Yeah.
So we were able to like
slide
right into that because
I'd
we
seen
wanted
all
to
Star
make
Wars at the time, and
and now there's
we done
Star
pre-research.
Wars. Bone Chiller asked about the dark bits of Disney. So yeah, obviously the original Grimm's fairy tales, there's a lot of really dark stuff that Disney did not include. We've mentioned some of it, like the Cinderella rap battle, we talk about cutting off their toes. So we know about all that, and I think just the fact that they're rapping is already gives them, and like swearing sometimes, is already a lot darker, obviously, than the Disney versions. But we try to incorporate sort of all the versions of the character and find a way to reference them all. So yeah. All right, guys, we are nearing the end. So I'm gonna give one last plug. I'm gonna plug all the things, and then I'm gonna read whatever this guy's.
Sure, I'm writing.
He's writing as fast as he can. It's gonna be all good. So final recap of what on earth is happening here, in case you've just arrived, or in case you want to hop on before the end of this stream, which is going to be probably like 5 more minutes. We're Whitney Avalon and Steve Gossett. We make Princess Rap Battles.
And we love you.
And we love you. That's the key of what this whole thing is. We're here to celebrate with you because
they're the reason we're able to make
you are absolutely the only reason. The fact that you watch the rap battles, the fact that you make videos of yourself rapping them, the fact that you share them with your friends, that blows our minds every single day that people all over the world do that. And truly, it means everything to us. But also, it means that we get to make more because enough people are watching them and there are enough patrons. So that's why we make comedy music, and it is my deepest and sincerest wish to make you and everyone in the world laugh, So you're helping make that possible, even if you just watch and share, or if you join the Patreon or anything like that. So we've got some bonus perks happening on the Patreon. If you want to check it out in the next 5 minutes, it's patreon.com/Whitney Avalon. Everybody will get one of these signed by me and Alyssa mailed to you for joining today. So last second plug on that. Last second plug on the shirts is whitneyavalon.spreadshirt.com if you wanted the shirts, just because people kept asking. Big hugs to everybody who's saying we love you and sending hugs. Good night, Una. Thank you for watching. And yeah, wherever you are in the world, the fact that the internet means that we can spend 1 million hours working on these things, and then you get to see them and watch them with your friends and watch them with your family and laugh and let them make you feel better on a day when things are sucky. That truly means everything to us. So thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Wessel, I rapped that line earlier. I remembered it from memory. Agent Thomas, you should watch all the BTS videos. They are pretty detailed as to funny things that happen and like all sorts of stories. So we have BTS videos for every rap battle and all of my original songs. So you should check those out at the end of the stream, which will be very soon. So hop on the Patreon if that's what you want to know.
All right, so I've got one for you.
Okay, you should rap it because I'm about to start coughing.
You sure? You sure? All right, you are sure. But okay. All right.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll try. Here we go. Matt Stover, this is your couplet, and we will also figure out a way to message this to you somehow. Okay. Okay, this is really good, so I'm not going to do it justice. Okay. His cash green like a plant, you want to hate but you can't. Matt Stober hooked us up with that Ulysses S. Grant. Kablam! Pew, 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 pew. I got to do the fireworks after every, yeah.
Well, that
everyone, yeah.
It'll take me another couple of weeks. I really like.
Thank you so much, Matt. Truly,
Thanks, Matt.
Truly, thank you. And I hope you love that couple because I do. That's really good. That is a very, very fun time. Tyler, welcome to the Patreon. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you popped on at the last second. Thank you, Tyler. Do villain rap battles. Hey, buddy.
We got one coming up this
Micah,
month.
That's what's coming. Did you see, Micah? This is what's coming by the end of the month. Villains. Evil, evil, wonderful villains. I love them too. So don't you worry. There's villain songs, villain rap battles. Love them. Love them. Okay.
How much time do we have left?
We've got 4 minutes. We're going to end this at 3:15 Los Angeles time, whatever time that is near you. So we got 4 minutes. Steve is amazing writing those couplets. Yes.
Aw, thank you.
We have spent 5 years writing a lot of couplets.
It is. Both of us really love wordplay, and I really like to get in and make it all work. A quick moment. Yes, like Starfire and Raven. I actually think Whitney'd make an amazing Raven for the Teen Titans. Jean Grey, Scarlet Witch. Yeah, there's a lot of superheroes that we would like to take on. Mm-hmm. Part of the problem, though, is we don't want to do that in a small way. We want to do it in a big, bad way. One of the reasons that we haven't been able to see, for example, I'll spill beans, like we haven't been able to do an Ursula yet because we want to do a big, bad Ursula, like green screen and tentacles and not just
underwater and
like a big thing.
We want to do it right. You guys know we try to do it right. We do real locations. We really try to make it look incredible.
But it would be tricky.
It would be that one would be tricky.
Super tricky.
But obviously she's on the list because we all love Ursula. You can't not love Ursula. She's the best.
So good.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Y'all are very sweet, and I appreciate all of you. Oh, Prisma quoting Villainous Villainous is killing it with all the powers of hell. Yes, yes.
There's a little bit of we have good VFX there. I believe Aaron Moles was our VFX artist.
VFX on Maleficent.
Bringing Maleficent the magic. Yeah,
how's South Africa?
I could do it a whole 3 or more hours shouting out all the people that had these little specific cool things.
Yeah, I think that's really what we should wrap up with. So the number one thing is we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Even if you just watch the rap battles and they make you smile, that's all we want from you is to make you smile. If you can do more, great. But truly, it's just, that's why I'm on this planet, is to make you smile. So hooray. Also, we are here to shout out all the incredible people that work behind the scenes on the rap battles and my other music videos. So as I always say, please do check the credits that are in the description or at the end of the video or on IMDb, because they're all amazing and they all probably have worked on other stuff that you will also enjoy. So thank you to you, thank you to them. What else?
Shout out to Chris, who's helping us stream. Speaking of a crew,
he's back there going like,
he's manning the audio and visuals, and we couldn't do this live stream without him. Thanks to our guests that were able to show up.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in now, or if you just like click towards the end, go back into this 3-hour live stream because we had a bunch of really great guests, actors from the rap battles. So.
Fast.
I know.
It went really fast.
Okay. We love you. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are in the world, and bye.